stupid. Nice podcast, stupid. Nice podcast, stupid.
Happy Thursday night, Fun Stars. Dan is here.
Hey,
Deborah, how are you, my love?
I'm well. How you doing, sweater bitch? My little sweater bitch.
The sweater bitch is here. Oh, what a
Yeah.
week.
Oh,
Hey,
you have been on fire, Dan. I mean, I see you everywhere. You're on a really fiery UZ show. Let me see what else. Life Forms, which is starting to become a favorite of mine. That's Mir and Chow, so check that out. They do a deep dive into the people that they define as life forms. It's pretty cool. So check
Can I
that
just
out.
give you just a little taste of that? Hi, I'm
Very
Dan. Welcome
nice.
to nice episode, nice podcast, nice Life Form Stupid. No, that's the little intro for I guess you could call it a spin-off show or a merger of Mir Musk and Nice Podcast Stupid. It's sort of, we put it in the lab. It's funny, I actually made that little vignette there. I had another one that had a petri dish kind of going around in 3 dimensions. I might do like an alternate version. But anyway.
Oh, cool.
Life
Well-
Forms, yeah. The number one, the newest, hottest show in the dabble, in the or as I like to call it, the dabbler-verse. I don't know if anyone picked up.
Dabbler-verse.
Not to dox myself, but in the dabbler-verse. New hot show, usually Tuesdays or Wednesdays or Mondays or whenever we decide that we want to do it.
I
We
love
might
it.
talk a little bit about it this past episode. But there's a whole extended Life Forms universe that's percolating. I almost call it like the Marvel extended universe, but for people that are internet personalities that are a little wacky.
All I know is I never want to become one of their life forms. So hopefully I won't.
I'm hoping that I don't do anything to get me on the Life Forms list. So I'm trying to be a good boy. Get some new merch that came out. We got the new DWO hats just in time for the holidays. I got I see Jeff Closer in the chat. The Judas Priest inspired Nice Podcast Stupid World Vengeance Tour shirts and mugs and stickers. So we got a ton of it. Any of the ladies, hit me up or Deb up. You can always go to Deb, so you don't have to dox yourself to me. But we're gonna get some of that out. We don't have a store. No, you don't pay for it. First come, first serve. If you're, a supporter of the show, and especially if you're gonna wear the garb, if you're gonna wear it in AC or Hackamania, or you're gonna wear it on a show, we'll send it to you. So no postage required. Just let us know. Actually, Win by Two just pinged me the other day.
Yes.
Got his package.
He messaged me, loves everything, and him and his lovely lady liked everything that we shipped out. And Tommy Jordan,
high quality. He was like, "Where'd you get this? Where'd you get it?" And I can tell my secret. I get it all at Vistaprint. I make them myself. I play around on Canva. Quality. I always get the best quality shirts and hats. I don't get the chintzy stuff. So if you're interested, let me know, and we'll get it out. But we are so fucking pumped. We're so excited. building momentum. We have a big, huge guest waiting in the wings. We're going to bring him on in 1 second. But before we do that, Debbie, we're talking about this week.
Yeah.
I had I don't necessarily like to toot my own horn, but I'm going to toot my own horn a little bit here. I have a problem, Deb. I have a lot of problems, as you know.
Yeah.
I'm a man that has vices and problems. One of my problems is there's a word that I'm not good at saying. Do you know what that word is? And it's not love.
Sorry.
Well, that's another one. I'm not good at saying I'm sorry. The word no.
No. Okay. Yeah.
So people say, "Hey, Dan, can you do this?" Oh, okay, I can do it. And I'm sure I do it to the chagrin of my wife. She's like, "Oh, she even said to me, you're doing shows a third night in a row." And I said, "Well, this is my regular show. The other ones were just I was doing them for other people." So Tuesday, if we just kind of go back in time, Husey, or actually this past weekend, Husey reached out to me and said, "Hey, I'm having Keanu on this week. Are you cool with her?" That's what he said in the DM. I said, "Oh yeah, dude, me and Kiki, we're fucking thick as thieves. We're really good to go." So he's like, "All right, great, good. I'm gonna get you on the panel. It'll be you, Lemmy, and Ava." And I said, "Okay, great." And I just knew that was just gonna be something that was like a powder keg waiting to happen. I don't know if he knew it, and he was playing it down, but that was interesting, and we could certainly talk about that. Then the Mere Musk guys, they were like, "Oh, we're gonna do a life forms on OG Mumbling Nick."
Who
And
I don't know sorry to interrupt, but I really didn't know anything about him except he was from your neck of the woods. He's got a strong
yeah, he's got one
accent.
of those blue collar accents that we embarrass ourselves with.
Hey, nothing wrong with blue collar.
No, nothing wrong with that, but it does sound a little, I don't know.
It's like
uneducated.
No, you know what? It's like he watched too many series with what is it, Blue Bloods with Donnie Wahlberg. That's kind of
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Somebody said, "Is Deb's mic on? Is your mic on?"
I don't know. Is he messing with me? It should be on. I see the levels. Peter Sky Parker, where are you when I need you?
Yeah, where's Peter? It sounds okay to me, so I don't know. We'll keep an eye on that. So we did that, and OG Mumbling Nick, he's, well, we can talk about him, but the thing that really pissed me off about him is he's chosen an enemy or somebody that he wants to beef with, and it's Jake Hudson.
We love Jake.
We love Jake. Big fans of Jake. He's a nice guy. And maybe it's all, fun and it's on the level, but it just seems, I don't know, maybe call me a bleeding heart, but it seems just fucking mean-spirited to be making Jake Hudson upset and having him be angry at you. Like, come on, man, pick somebody else. Seriously, dude.
Trying to take money out of his pocket, things like that.
Mr. Blue Sky says it sounds like it's going through your internal mic, Deb.
All right. I do hear an echo now. I do. That's not good. That's not good. Hold on. That's not good. Is that better? Hello? That's better. Okay. I think that's better.
It doesn't sound that bad to me, but whatever.
All right. I heard it
Worst case, we'll just boot you out of here if it really continues to be. No, I'm just kidding.
I still get paid, right?
Yeah, you're still on the payroll.
All right.
And then yesterday, Quad was reaching out. "Do you want to go on against JMO?" And I said, I almost was like, maybe. And then JMO was still saying shit about somebody in my life. And I was just like, fuck this guy. And then Chad reached out to me. So the moderator thing last night, and we'll probably talk about it a little bit tonight. We'll talk about, it's a free form Thursday or whatever you want to call it. We'll talk about whatever we want to talk about. But Chad reached out. He's like, "Hey, I'm going to have Tommy Jordan. I don't really know him. Do you want to come on and be the moderator?" Talk about the relationship with Chad in a different spot than it was like 2 months ago. He had me blocked and hated my guts. And I was like Chad's number one enemy. And now he trusts me enough to be a moderator, which I'm pretty sure he would never do with Shmuel Buckman, because unlike Shmuel Buckman, I'm a man of my word. I follow the rules. And I love that Shmuel was trying to make fun. Dan doesn't break Dan's, he's so obedient and not breaking the rules. I was like, No, when you make an agreement with a gentleman and you have like a word agreement on something, you don't break it and then act and then do stuff behind the scenes. That's not, really how you do business in the real world. But, in Shmuel's world, it doesn't matter. And that's probably why he's been divorced twice. So I'm sure he broke some verbal and other pacts with some of those ex-wives. And maybe that's why he's on wife number 3 and might be looking for wife number 4 very soon. So that's a whole nother story. But yeah, it was a 30-hour run. I was super duper tired yesterday. I almost was debating whether I do the show tonight, but the reason I'm here, the reason I had to do it is because someone I reached out to behind the scenes, I said, man, I'd love to have you on the show. I've been watching what you're doing and enjoying it, entertaining. I was like, where the fuck did this guy come from? He's doing 12-hour streams, but he can keep, he can keep my interest. I could watch it for an hour and then go away and then come back, and he's still doing it and engaging with people. I was like, this guy he must have done this before in another life, or he must have had some background. So, and you probably know him from being in the chat, sending super chats, being in Melton and being in MLC. So he's a fan of the Dabblerverse. And that'll be the last. I won't say that again. That was my Chowism that I was stealing. But we have the one and only, the legendary Deb. Anything you want to say before we bring him on?
No, let's give him a proper welcome.
All right, let's bring him on. B. Landon. The man, the myth, the legend, Brian Landon. How are you, brother?
Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for having me on NPS Live. Appreciate it. Appreciate the nice words, too. Unearned. But, yeah. You've had a big week, Dan. The man, a.k.a. Sweater Bitch.
A.k.a. Sweater Bitch. Yeah, that was it would trademark Keanu C. Thompson. She came up with that, and Gina was also making fun of my sweater.
Rat face.
Rat.
Oh,
did they call me Rat Face too? I didn't.
Mickey came up with Rat Face.
Oh yeah, they had a lot of ad hominem attacks against me. That was kind of hurtful.
Well, just because you also moderated that Husey show. Was that after this? All of this stuff. Then they started calling you Sweater Bitch after that.
There was some during the show, and then there was some post show, and we're going to actually cover the post show a little bit here in a second because it was really funny. Deb actually pinged me and said, "Oh my God, Micheline's talking about you and saying how ridiculous you look and all this other stuff." I was like, "Oh, I got to check this out." But Brian Landon, thank you so much for coming aboard. Tell the audience a little bit about your background, how you got into this world, this crazy, silly DV, whatever hackverse world you want to call it, and just a little bit about you for those people that don't know who you are.
Yeah, sure. I grew up a Howard Stern guy, and so when I was a kid, Howard Stern came on in 1999. I would go, and I was a lifeguard. I'd be at the pool at 4:45 in the morning, and Howard had just come on, and young, impressionable, lifeguarding. I would sit there from 4:45 to 7:45 a.m. listening to Howard, 3 hours like every day. And I was like 16 at the time, and just kept listening to Howard. Kind of lost touch with the Stern stuff through college years, and then eventually I was in the Peace Corps, and then I would listen to Stern for his entire show. Every evening he would come on at 4 p.m. at that time. So I grew up a Howard guy, and then he became unlistenable. And I feel like a lot of detractors from Howard and then the breakup of Opie and Anthony are all over here. Well, over here now. And so, and because of that, through that, I never listened to O&A, but I knew who Anthony Cumia was. And I remembered him doing a Jackie impression on the Stern show. But again, there was only so many hours in the day. It wasn't accessible. So I checked out Compound Media, saw Kevin Brennan leave. I was like, what's up with this Brennan dude? Started watching MLC. Melton was on for a little bit. And then that's why I got here.
Awesome. That's great. And by way of your background, you're a lawyer, actor, Renaissance man. What's your story? I mean, Peace Corps. First off, awesome. That's great. I mean, one of those things I always kind of wish I did. I think even my dad was like, "Oh, you want to do that?" If I could go back, I probably would have done it. I certainly, if there's anything you want to share about that or your experience there, but just yeah, what else is important to kind of just know you from a way of background?
Yeah, totally. The Peace Corps thing, I don't know if people really want to do that. To be
Or might
honest,
bore people. I don't know.
it was 27 months, and I made like $200 a month, or 27 months. It was $200 per month, and I don't know. Meanwhile, other people I knew back home were, kind of establishing themselves a little bit more. But it was a good experience. Yeah, my background too. I was an open mic hack on and off for 15 years. Liam the other day on MLC called me a failed comedian, which I find hilarious. I could never commit to it because that process is so full of douchebaggery. I couldn't really handle it. After law school, I moved to Chicago and went to the University of Chicago. And while I was there, started writing and producing and directing shows at the Second City in Chicago, if anyone knows what that is, as well as performing. And I went through their improv and then sessions, and then I got into their conservatories, and you have to keep auditioning. I have a background in acting as well. I've been in a couple movies and did theater and whatnot, but luckily I can't sing, because if I could sing, I'd probably be a real disappointment to my father right now, as I would be on stage prancing around. So
Anybody at Second City that we would know that you ran with back then, or you bumped into any of the Tina Fey's or any of those people? I don't know if
I'm not that old, man. Tina Fey was like 20 years before me.
Okay.
Not yet. There's a couple people. There's a guy named Jameson Webb that's coming out, and there's another dude, and I forget his name. And I shouldn't, because we even did stand up with each other. But they were main stage people. I showed up too late in life, and so yeah. Beloved Chatter says, that the real Brian Lennon? He's a legend. Well, Beloved Chatter's a legend as well. I'll say that.
Absolutely.
I got Hackmania 1, and he's a good dude.
I heard he's a big dude, like really tall.
He's like 9'2" or something like that. He's humongous, towers over me. I was quivering. But no, he was cool. He gave me a joint that I smoked.
Oh,
he didn't
wow.
have to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
That's cool.
He's a good guy. He's a good man.
Yeah, actually, I loved him in the Moonraker movie, the James Bond movie. He played one of the James Bond villains. No, I'm just kidding. That's I remember Jaws from the James Bond movies, the big lurching guy.
Yeah. Well, Beloved Chatter doesn't look like that guy.
No. He's a handsome gentleman. But
dude, the ladies surround him. Yeah.
Really?
Fantastic. Yeah, it's fantastic.
So tell us a little bit about Hackamania. What is it like to put faces to names? What are
like
some
to meet your heroes? It was fun. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot, and everyone's really cool. And it is nice to put a face with whoever it is you're listening to. I don't talk to people refer to myself as a fan of any of these guys. I mean, we're listeners, we're audience. It's interactive. I think people like the Dabbleverse because it is interactive. It's small enough where you can do these type of things and interact with other people in chat, as well as the content creators. That's what's fantastic about it. The first Hackamania, I didn't go to Hackamania 2 because it was over Mother's Day weekend, which
a lot of people don't have good relationships with their mothers, apparently, in the Dabbleverse, or with their mothers of their children, I guess, if they have any.
Or they don't have children, maybe, might be part. I mean, or they have 5 children and show up anyway, like Nick Ricada. But anywho, so I can't speak on that one. But the first one, yeah, it was fun. It was great. Everyone was super cool, and everyone had a great time. There was no conflicts or anything like that. And I mean, yeah, there's bed bugs everywhere. I got bed bug infested, bit all over my hand.
Did you really get bed bugs there?
No.
Okay. I know that was the ongoing joke, because that's what I say too. I'm like, if you could pick a place that didn't have bed bugs, I might, maybe on the center strip where they actually fumigate things and stuff. But what was it like? You said, did you stay at the plaza? Is that where it was?
No, it was at a different location that first year, and I honestly don't. It was not a great hotel. I don't remember what it was. It was in that same area, but it's cheap, and I understand why Melton does that to make it affordable for people who want to come, because it's not
because you got to pay freight for the Carls and the Shuleys and all the VIPs to Tukey.
you need people to show up. Yeah.
All expenses paid for the important people. Us
Well, the gatekeepers of the Dabbleverse.
Yes.
And you met
tier.
Shmuel there, of course. So yeah, what was Shmuel like in that person?
So Shmuel was cool. He was nice. I know everyone talks about the $20 bill thing up, which is hilarious. I did like a 7.5-hour show, and I talked about Shmuel for 30 seconds, and that's what everyone glommed onto. Which is why this is fun. You just don't know what's going to come out of anything, right? Yeah, Shmuel was cool. He says that he didn't give anyone money. Shmuel Bachman is kind of a guy that you don't forget his face. So I don't know who I could have been. It was either him or Lady KB. I'm not sure. They look so similar.
Any other people well known that you met that that stood out or were different than you expected when you met them?
So, well, I guess, yeah, tell a little story, I guess, about Hackamania, which was when I first showed up. When I walked into the hotel, I recognized Tukey Rocco Burrow, and he was standing right next to me. I was like, "Hey, you're Tukey. What's up, man?" And we were just chatting, and Rocco's a super nice guy. Like, went above and beyond his duties as far as like even after the show, out there with the Tukey puppet, taking, doing, letting people videotape him, saying hi to kids and whatnot, and just really interacting with the fans. Yeah, he was really cool about it. Melton and Moody, and then their other buddy Sean at the first one, they had some technical issues, so you could tell they were stressed out. Pat Dixon slept through his entire whatever he was supposed to do, and I saw him later showing up there, and he had sunglasses on. He looked like complete shit. Like, obviously, hopefully Pat's figuring that stuff out, but I actually don't really care. And then when I was standing next to Tukey, just bullshitting, Ray DeVito came around the corner, and just there's a whole line of people waiting. Ray comes around the corner with his pillow and walks directly up, just cuts in front of everyone, goes directly up to the desk. And both Tukey and I were looking at him like, dude, look at Ray just cut in front of him. So come to find out, then Ray saw Rocco and came around to talk to Rocco. Well, I'm standing next to him, and I'll eavesdrop on everything. And so I walk up next to him, and apparently Ray walked into a room where there was already a family staying. And so it's just like, yeah, that's the DeVito luck right there. But Ray was nice. I mean, a little odd, to be honest. Like, on the last day I saw him sitting alone at a table. I was like, oh, there's Ray. And I could tell he was I had stayed an extra day. And I could tell he needed, I think his flight got canceled or something. And instead of engaging with Ray, as one of my heroes, I was like, kind of put my head down and walk by. Because, yeah, he is kind of a weird guy. But other than that, yeah, everyone was super cool. All the fans, Beloved Chatter, Misfit, which is an undercut, yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of balloons at the first one. I don't think they're doing that.
Yeah, I saw that. They had, but the balloons were the big thing everybody kind of talked about afterwards. It was the joke of it. But
yeah, it was funny. I mean, it was fun. It was fun, and you can see how much better, though, I think, over the years it becomes.
They learned from their mistakes, and the second one looked really good. Well done, professional. Very few technical problems, as far as I know, and everybody that I talked to that had been there had a wonderful time. You meet cool people.
That's awesome. And you're going this April, is that right?
Yeah, as of right now, I am going. Yes, I was going to stay at the Plaza, and then I was shamed into. I think I'm going to stay at the Circa now. I don't know. So, yeah. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. Everyone's chill. There's no real beef, at least not for my part or anything. I would love to see Chadley show up, and maybe Karmic and Donkey Lips. That would be fucking awesome. And I think they would be surprised with how much love that they get from the fans.
Well, Karmic Carmack was invited on the condition that he gets Bauer to go. And that's going to be a tough feat. If Carmack can get Bauer to go, that would be amazing.
Carmack needs to get Bauer to go. That's the condition.
Yeah. Yes.
How is he going to do that?
He initially invited him, and then what did he walk it back, and then said, "Oh, okay, but if we want to," so I didn't catch the word that Bauer was the condition on that.
Bauer is the condition. So he sent the free super tips that they can do in the back end, and
Bauer
caught it.
going.
Bauer's not going to go.
Bauer's scared of his own shadow. He's not. There's no way he's going to Vegas.
Bauer doesn't trust Patrick anyway. For all the years of this going back and forth, Bauer didn't even take a computer that was offered and other things that were offered, even though a job was offered to be like a correspondent. So he's not going to go to this. So maybe that's just Melton messing with Carmack for right now, and he might say, I know that's something possible that I'm asking. I'm just going to bring this guy out there.
So Carmack wants to go. He said, "Oh yeah, if I can get Bauer to go." Michael Ray Bauer, Melton has offered that dude so much. I don't know what that guy's problem is. It's bizarre.
It's we had Michael on our show too, and he first time he stood me up, and then he did it the second time.
Bauer?
Bauer.
You had Bauer on the show?
Oh yeah. I'm actually buddies with Bauer. I'm in his fantasy football league. So
well, then why don't you get him to go, Dan?
That's what this just all happened just today, so I haven't had a chance to reach out to him yet. But
I would try to get him to go. I'm on the fence if I'm going to go or not now.
I would probably try harder, but it's kind of weird for me to just go. But then if somebody takes advantage of him, I'd feel really bad.
I don't think they would. I don't think they would.
No,
I haven't been to any of them, and I don't think they would. I think they'd treat him like a king.
Take advantage of him how? Like slip him or roofie and butt fuck him or something? What are you talking about?
Well, if Chad's going, no.
no, but I guess Bauer thinks he's going to be the focal point of ridicule, and that's not going to be the case. They would love him.
They would treat him like a king. They really would. They'd roll out the red carpet for him.
And Melton would pay for everything for him, and everybody would buy him drinks or whatever he wanted.
It'd be a free weekend, and he would gain fans, followers, and people that watch his show, and then ultimately later also give him super tips. It doesn't make any sense why he would shy away from this other than, I get it. Like NLO's made fun of you before, but so what? Do we all get made fun of? Like that's the part of being in the public sphere.
Everybody gets hazed when they come into any of these kind of things. You get hazed. And
enough ladies ask. KB even said it, and the lady KB said it's going to take a lady to ask him. If Keanu said, "Oh yeah, come meet me in Vegas," then I think that would, because he loves the ladies. He's a reply guy in the Twitter.
He likes Kiki. So if she was going to go, which she won't go. I mean that's you have more chance of getting Bauer to go than Keanu right now. I
agree.
So
Landon, you're a West Coast guy, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to go to? You're not going to go to AC, right?
No. I have other plans for the Super Bowl with some friends. Oh, Nick in Fort Wayne asking, member for 6 months. Brian, you going to AC? Unfortunately, I'm not, Nick. It'd be fun and whatnot, but I already have some plans for that.
Thank you, Nick.
Deb, are you going?
AC, most likely. Hackmania, still on the fence.
Yeah. So, little Debbie, are you out in Northeast?
I am currently in Florida.
Oh, okay. So again, the East Coast.
You're actually a Northeastern, though.
I'm a Northeast person, though.
Right, and so I that's why I think the AC thing is so successful. A lot of these people that have gravitated into the Dabbleverse were Northeast people because Howard Stern and O&A were huge there, and now everyone's looking around.
Philly, Jersey, New York, Boston, the 95 corridor. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not gonna fly across the country to Atlantic City to watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'll be in Vegas. I mean, unless barring something else. Yeah, it'll be fun. It's fun. It's a good time.
And I'm on the other end. I'm like, it's a 7-hour flight. My airport that I'm near, I can't right this time. There's no direct flight, so you've got to add in another hour and a half.
Yeah.
And it's like, And I'm not a fan anymore of Vegas. I love to gamble and I love casinos, but Vegas nickel and dimes anymore. So it's too corporate for me.
Yeah, I've been to Vegas like half a dozen times. I'm
Yeah.
sort of Vegased out, but I if they asked me, I probably would go. But I don't know.
Even if they asked you to perform or do a show,
or just well, I mean, if they asked me to perform, then yeah, probably, definitely. But even if just they said, hey, it'd be good to see you there, or I don't know, or I don't know.
The organizers.
What do you if the gatekeepers of the Dabbleverse give me an invitation,
come into the fold and sell out and be a gatekeeper with us. And
yes.
Dan, ain't nobody asking us to perform this year at Hackamania. So
now, one person who could get me to go there, the lovely Shades Cal, our princess, who
our
I think lives in Vegas,
Nubian
right?
queen.
Because she knows all about Vegas. Are you okay, Shades Cal, member for 1 month? Who's that directed at?
Yeah, me.
Are you
Dan?
okay, Brian?
We know Debbie's fine. I think
That's
the only
cool.
person would either have to be me or Dan.
Are you dying, Brian? Is there anything you want to tell us?
So I did give Blade $7,000 because I have a terminal condition.
Pulper Landon?
The next Pulper. And so that's all I really want to say. I hope everyone comes out to the Landon Fest 2026. But in all sincerity with that, we hope Pulper, I don't know the guy, but Godspeed. Hope, you get better, whatever's going on.
That's the thing, is you never really know what is real with people. And I mean, the guy looks like he's sick. So I would believe that he probably is terminally ill. And a lot of people at first thought he had cancer. And once again, I don't want to downplay. If you're sick, you're sick. If you're terminal, you're terminal. But I think it was cirrhosis or liver disease from excessive drinking. But once again, I don't know.
I've learned really quickly. I've only, I've been around a few years, but just been testing out the stream for a couple weeks. I've learned very quickly that the truth gets exemplified into what's no longer the truth very quickly and bigger. But that's because it's fun, And I mean, people, it's a better story when you say something like that. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. Well, the people that are in my real life know the truth about things. So I don't know what's going on with Pulper at all. I just hope whatever it is, is curable and he gets better. And Pulper Fest the week before Christmas is awesome.
And it looks like it's
Shmuel just called me a butt boy on Shmuel Talk. Is that what?
AB's been an awesome contributor.
Yes.
Butt boy, what does that mean?
I have no
Thank
idea.
you. Yes, thank you. And I want to acknowledge Isaac Walmart. You gifted one nice podcast stupid membership. Thank you so much. Dan, play us.
Did we get Crumb? Did we get Crumb Bum?
Crumb Bum. I thought I got him earlier.
Oh, you already did Crumb Bum? He gifted one too.
Oh, Crumb Bum. No, I didn't. Thank you for.
Come on, Deb. I can't have you miss.
I know
one.
we can't have that.
I got in trouble with Permaseal because we missed one or two.
All right, Crumb Bum. Thank you. Gifting
your
one.
boy didn't do too bad, did he?
Podcast stupid membership. Thank you so much. I'm looking through the files here. That's about it. All right. As Kevin Brennan is wont to say, we're all caught up.
Can someone give me a timestamp on when what Shmuel is? If I got to start sniping Shmuel and sending him, actually, you know what? That's a good thing. Why don't we do this?
Okay.
Hold on. This is why they call me.
Shmuel has a good lineup there, huh?
On the balcony, deer walking around, and it was this fucking nice, serene moment.
Almost as good as this one.
And she's like, "Oh, look at the deer," and you can in the background you can hear Gino doing the text to speech, being like, "Yeah, you fucking tell him he's a piece of shit." And if he wants
so Dan is from Nice Podcast Stupid is writing in for listener. Hey Shmuel, anything you've got to say to me, brother? Question mark.
Thank you for the hearing impaired.
Yin and yang. It was good.
It's like people that watch too many mob movies doing comedy. It's like it's ridiculous, It's like forget about it.
This is such a bizarre.
Everybody's insane.
Yeah.
It might have been you, Bob, a few years ago. Somebody, I think it was on MLC, was showing a text from Gino Talk to Text and just like scrolling, and it looked like War and Peace.
That lane.
He's looking
out of
did everyone see that? Dan just liked his own comment.
Called and just yelled. You know what I mean? If you did that,
I do that too,
Yeah,
except when
I-
I'm on stream and
He
leave
was so
comments, and I
mad at
pretend
me,
like I don't
and he
do
was
that.
yelling at me like
Oh wait, I
on the
gotta
phone,
get
and I was
Dana
like,
up
"This is a
you
little
as
too
well.
much,"
Let me
you know.
Look at Shmuel.
To get $2 from Nice Stupid Podcast. Hey Shmuel, anything you got to say to me, brother? I've said it all here, and it's so funny because this is a guy who came on and said he would never be on stream with me again because I was so smug and such a clout chaser and a million other things. And then 4 days later, there he is on stream with me again. And then a week later, begging me for the link. So, there we go.
Take
I've-
it in the
I've
ring.
never-
Take
I've
it in the
never-
ring.
I've never asked you for the link, you faggot.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All right.
And that's me. I just want to do a show, and it's like,
I'm
want to have
doing that
interesting
start.
guests. So you just ask people, and it's shocking because you ask people and they say, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ask anybody, like I said, like the other day.
I didn't.
like, dude,
Shmuel asked me to go on.
Why
I
is
said
Joel
no.
Buckman so afraid of telling the
I don't know,
truth?
just
Why is
fucking
why is
ask
the
me
why
nice.
is he
like I don't know, I'm not that
allergic
hard.
to
If you just
telling the
go, hey,
truth?
man, you want to come on
Well,
my
he said he
stream?
already said it. I don't. So I don't know this
Like, don't-
stuff about
like, if you
Shmuel.
ever-
I don't
hey,
want to talk
you
over
wanna
Hey,
come on
Merch.
my
pause
Maybe
it.
stream?
some.
Pause
Like,
it for a
no,
sec.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, he probably has rewind on. I don't think he's gotten that low yet to turn off rewind.
Do you think that's low to turn off rewind? Because I was
Yeah,
thinking
I
about
do.
doing that. You do?
No, I don't like it. I don't like
Oh,
it.
why?
It's because I think it's disrespectful to the viewer that comes in later and that might want to hear what the conversation is about. I think it's just like you need to watch it live now. And if I don't like it, I think you should have to. I'm sorry, I'm rambling here. You should have to.
No.
You should be able to go back and watch it as at your leisure as it's going on. A lot of
But
shows.
you can once it's done, right?
Yeah, but I like to watch it then and there when it's on.
Got
But
it.
if I come home later, or maybe I pause it, like I'm not that interested in steel toe coverage.
Right.
So guys that would do steel toe and that I knew would do steel toe, I would start watching the show about a half an hour behind. And then I would put it on, and when they did steel toe, I would fast forward
Fast forward.
through
Yeah,
it.
you skip over it. Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
So what did Shmuel say about you, Dan?
So
I think-
well, I mean tonight or just in general?
I don't know. In general, you say he can't contact on the truth. He can't focus on the truth. He can never tell it. I don't know anything about this.
No, because I
mean, I do know that. I mean, he gave people $20 bills and said he didn't. So I do know that.
So
What
maybe
a beloved
we'll
chatter
go in the
says.
way back machine with Shmuel Buckman. Maybe it would just give for you or for anyone else that doesn't know the history with Shmuel Buckman.
Everyone hates it. Something from body likes it, Brian. Body likes it.
Nobody likes it.
Oh, nobody likes it. Yeah. Okay.
So Shmuel came in, or we can read the Nick and Fort Wayne here.
Shmuel is
terrible.
Terrible. So Shmuel came on the scene. He started on like Ray's show and he kind of ingratiated himself. He's a complete suck up ball washer. He loves to suck up to gatekeepers. So there's this whole strata of people in this world. There's the gatekeepers and the ball washers, and then there's other people like the outsiders. And I mean, there's a lot of different, we could go, there's like 4 or 5, 6 different groups, but really the core ones that are the most important to think about are the gatekeepers. Those are like the Carls, the Shuleys, the Meltons, KB to a lesser extent. And then the ball washers, the people that try to, and Rocco, the people that try to ingratiate themselves, and eventually ball washers want to be gatekeepers. So there's path that they can get in this little crew of the gatekeepers. And then by extension, they're sort of like little parasites. They're the little salacious crumbs to the Jabba of the gatekeeper. They get to hang out at Jabba's hut and they get to sit next to him and be part of the group. So the Cardiffs, the OJs for Rocco, the Moody's for Melton, KB's crew, the Shuley, the Morses, the Zens. So there's this whole fucking kind of thing of this hierarchy. And Shmuel came in and he wanted to be one of those guys. He wants to be in one of these little crews. He wants to kind of be supported by them. He wants to be an important guy. So he kisses up to every one of these. He goes to all the events. He hands out $20 bills, basically to buy his way into this. And then he comes in and he starts a show. And he plays off, oh, I'm just the, you know, the old guy, you know, don't pick on me. I'm just, oh, I'm forgetful, whatever. Meanwhile, he's a smug, condescending, passive aggressive cunt of a man. And anyone that knows him behind the scenes, Crumbum in the chat will tell you this. The Aussie guy will tell you this if you get a couple beers in him. Shmuel only cares about Shmuel. Shmuel only looks at people that can help him get up. He's a politician. You know, we've all been in that, you know, the corporate world, the guy that can kind of get you up the corporate ladder. Anyone that he sees below you is not important. Or even if you're on his level, you're kind of like, you can't really help him. It's all about kind of picking him up and going up and doing that. I did a lot of favors for Shmuel where, hey, can you come on my show? Not getting paid, not doing anything. Hey, it's a Saturday night. You know, I'm going to send you the link, whatever. And he has, and by the way, Ray has done this as well. They'll ask you to come on and do their show. Do them a favor. Kind of come on and sort of like what you're doing right now, Brian. I'm on a roll
How
here.
dare you? It's Brian Landon.
Over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor.
I've heard that a million times. That's right.
So on 2 different occasions, Buckman said, "Oh yeah, come on," and then never sent the link, didn't send me a message, and then I'm messaging, "Hey, do you still want me to come on?" I was doing him a favor. Like I didn't really I didn't ask to go on. He asked me, and I thought I was doing him a favor. But now this fucking cunt of a man is, oh, Dan was begging. I've never asked. I've never wanted to go on the Shmuel Buckman show. I was doing him a favor when I thought he was kind of a nice, you know, old man. Then I learned that he's not. He's a fucking smug. You know, he's a dry drunk. He's an atheist. He's so many things that just make him just a detestable fucking gentleman. And
What's
then
a dry drunk?
Dry drunk is someone who is an alcoholic, a recovering alcoholic, but they still have all they don't drink anymore, but they still have all the qualities of being cantankerous, being angry, and almost being spiteful at life because they can't drink. So their attitude never changes. They're just not drunk all the time.
Copy.
And that's what Shmuel Buckman is. I mean, he's you know, if you looked it up in the dictionary, he's
no, I believe you. I never heard that.
So yeah, I get a little testy with Shmuel Buckman. I think he's a piece of work. So let's see what Shmuel had to say here.
But if you're like, hey, Thursday, are you around? Yeah, fuck it. By the way, Bob, I meant to get back to you about I gotta text you. I've just
okay.
I always have this weird delay because I never use my phone or talk to anyone on the phone.
Shoot.
I'm a psycho. So when you DM'd me, you're like, here's my number, give me a text. And then that's the bottleneck. I'm like, yeah, next time I feel like texting
by accident. I was just gonna put him in.
Now he's gonna use that against me.
No, that's how it is. Like Smooth like
I'm
that.
sorry,
I was like, he
Jamo,
wasn't.
I'll
I was
fix
like,
it.
you know, I'm not gonna inbox with people, so I'm like, it's easier that way. And Smooth, I can't find a page.
It was snow actually. It was like winter. It was very shit out.
Crazy,
Hold
yeah.
on, hold on.
Was
Did we just
Shmuel
miss
like a
something? Is that your girl
kangaroo
or
wrangler? What
asking
is up
about
with that
women?
hat?
Is that-
I have no idea who that person was.
Oh, that's who that was. Oh my God, yeah, I can do that.
Nice podcast or nice stupid podcast, $2. Hey Buck, I never asked you for the link, old man. We can debate that. We're not going to do it here or now.
Send him a link. You guys,
he's doing his own show, and I'm being a dick. So there we go. And
but it's
so,
a holiday.
I like assertive Shmuel. You know, like Shmuel was such a nice guy like 2 months ago, and now he's just like, I'm fucking done with all you people. Like, hell,
Wasn't nice to me the last time I was on.
Oh yeah,
Yelled at me for like 10 minutes.
Maybe you pause it for a second.
This ain't the fucking time.
Deadfool 499. Oh hey BL. Deadfool is an OG and a great man in so many ways. So just wanted to recognize him as we are listening. So thanks for the $4.99.
We like Deadfool. Thank you,
We like
Deadfool. Thank you
Deadfool,
for
yes.
supporting the show, my friend.
And
Talented dude.
I just wanted to apologize to J-Mo. I didn't mean to ban him. So
Now he's gonna say I did that. Deb.
No,
You know
I did it. I did it by accident. I really did. So
Right.
J-Mo and I,
you're gonna have to tell him
J-Mo and
you
I
did
are
that.
cool. J-Mo, you know, we're not.
I didn't order the code red, Deb. So we just
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need beef with J-Mo.
No, I'm not in the beef. J-Mo and we get along well. You know,
No.
I'm still a moho. So
So Brian, Brian, what was of all the things that kind of went on this week here, and the shows that you've watched? Obviously, you have almost an encyclopedic knowledge of shows and clips and things like that. What are the things that kind of jumped out at you? What did you think were the most compelling storylines from this week?
Dude, everything moves so fast, right? I just have a good memory, so I remember stuff and I listen to it. And that's why I do like one show a week that's really long, just to go over all the things. I try not to go over the stuff that everybody's going over. So honestly, though, however, even though everyone's going over it, I think Chad and the hairbrush is the biggest thing of the week. Button, 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 pew.
Do you think should we talk about the hairbrush or?
Well, I don't know. You were there. I mean, it's up to you, man. Whatever you want to do, or we could also. I think Kiki wasn't she saying like this and you? I thought also Shmuel was saying something about you. So there's tons. I mean, that's the thing. That you can like. There's so much.
go back to didn't Shmuel call you butt boy or something? We kind of missed that. And then
today, Granny on NLO said that Lemmy has an OnlyFans. I mean, what?
Yeah,
there's
that was
so
weird.
much going on.
Yeah,
he disclosed that.
If someone knows where the butt boy comment or what that connotation was, I'm happy to go.
Yeah, you don't want to watch Shmuel all the way through. I wonder how Shmuel gets. Does he pay Bob Levy to be on there? He must. He must.
I know he pays Ashley Cummings. I paid.
If he pays Ashley, then he's paying Bob. And he had Bob on just one-on-one the other night, and I was trying to watch it. And again, I have nothing against Shmuel. I hear what everyone's saying. Not everyone, but some people like you and the Mere Musk dudes about Shmuel, and I have no problem with it, but it was unwatchable. It was unwatchable.
Yeah. So
Michaeline, on the other hand, hey girl, what's up with those tatties?
Michaeline.
So this is Untoward Tuesday. I don't know if you're familiar with Untoward Tuesday. It's the flagship program of the Keanu Cast every Tuesday.
It's the staple. It's what they're building the empire around.
Yes, exactly. The Michaeline Kiki empire is built around Untoward Tuesday.
Okay.
And Untoward Tuesday just so happened to conveniently come right on the finish of the Husey panel, the legendary Husey panel that it seems like everyone has seen and has been clipped ad nauseum. Now I could play that clip, right? I could talk you through what I was going through my head and what Lemmy and I and Husey were talking about. I could give you some inside baseball, but I'd rather do something that I don't think anyone else has done, and that's actually watch Keanu and her mom analyzing it and see what they had to say about it, and then provide some feedback. So I think,
well, absolutely, certainly nobody has seen this or went over it because it's on Keanu's channel.
I think maybe 200 people have seen this, some of the family and closest friends of Keanu. So I don't think any of the Dabbleverse people. So I'd like to play a little bit of this and see what they had to say, because Michaeline, I think it's funny. Michaeline, she's loved me, she's hated me, because I did try to flatter her a little bit. She seems like a lovely woman.
She's a good time. Michaeline's a good time. She goes down to the Dominican Republic and just has a line of dudes that just I don't know if you ever saw that MLC where I kept sending in super chats to get Keanu to finally call her mom and say, "Mom, everyone says that you're going down to Dominican. You're not hooking up with guys down there." And she's like, "Keanu, I'm not going to talk about this right now." So Michaeline's a good time. She's living her best life.
Days at the timeshare or whatever. And Mom, why? She's like, "Keanu, you can go home. Mommy's going to stick around for 4 more days."
Yep.
She's got all her dates lined up.
She's a good
don't ask me, Mommy
girl.
can't sit down when she gets home.
Why Mommy's going to sit on frozen peas for a week.
Yeah.
So Michaeline and I have I adore her. I think she's a wonderful person, but I don't think she likes that I pick on her lovely Keanu. So let's see what they had to say.
Thank you for the $1.99. Look at that picture. What is that? Keanu, what's with little Lemmy supporting slut shaming? Fuck if I know. She's another one. Nice to me privately, mean to me publicly. Want to know why? Clicks, likes, money, monetize, internet tribalism. Little Lemmy, I'm pretty, She just wanted to start some shit. They need a dopamine hit. If it's not clicks and likes, it's a fucking dopamine hit. and that's fine. Great. Yeah. So if you want to watch a little bit of that,
Julie,
there we go. Sorry.
slut shaming Keanu. I'm not even playing dumb, but what does that mean? What did
Landon, what do you think of Husey? Or what do you think of like the people on this cast? Any comments you have about Husey?
The very little bit I've seen of Husey, he's always seemed funny. I mean, he asks the questions, he's up front and just asks those questions. He's I don't know a lot about him. Lemmy, she's going through some shit. Is she funny? No. Am I funny? No, I'm not trying to be funny. My show is a fact-finding mission. And it's not even a show. We're not being funny over there. It's definitely not a comedy. It's definitely not a show. It's just a fact-finding mission. And it's not getting any better than what it already is. So it's called the test stream. And because we're testing the stream, we're figuring things out over here. But we have uncovered a lot of things. And so I'm sure if I went on a deep dive on any of these people, especially that guy in the middle with the glasses.
He looks
he looks suspicious. But
Sweater bitch.
Ava lives in, it's bizarre. How is it that Ava lives on the same street as Stuttering John's child? I don't know if it was a girl or a boy, but
I heard that
whatever.
Today. Yeah.
How is that
Is
possible?
that how she got involved in the Dabbleverse because she knew Stuttering John's?
No.
Just coincidental?
Nope. Is it coincidental? What are the coincidences of that happening? I think Ava's been stalking John and his family for a very long time. What are the odds? For real, they're astronomical.
Yeah.
And I'm somebody that does not believe in coincidences.
Right.
What are the odds of that?
Of all the, the streets and
the odds are pretty
gin joints
close.
all across the country, and you just happen to be down the street from one of the family members of the biggest person in this little world.
Who happens to be trans.
This happens to also be trans.
Well, and someone that you apparently want to align with. I mean, one of the biggest people. We have to realize, right? This is not show business. This is why also I think it's funny when these guys talk about stepping on ants or the gatekeepers. There's 1,000 people watching your podcast. That's not major.
Can you, by the way, can you just, for those that don't know about what we're talking about with the ants? So that was a Melton comment today, right? When he was talking
earlier, Melton said, I see all these smaller podcasts like Dan's and, they're like little ants.
Me out. He said, I'm an ant. He said, Dan and whatever.
He basically said everyone was.
Yeah.
And I get where Melton's coming from as well. I called in after to promote the show, and Patrick does have one of the better shows in this universe, but it doesn't mean it's like a big show. And Patrick will admit that sometimes, but at the same time also use his position of 900 to 1.2 thousand people watching, which is awesome. Melton's been doing it a long time. I like his show, but
he has a good, and I want to give Melton a little bit of credit here. He does a good job controlling the show. He's done it a long time. He's got a comedy background. He's very natural, well-spoken. He structures his show well. And he's also, I think maybe the most important thing is he's created a community. You want it, the key for the people that are the most successful, they create a community, whether it's Carl and his little kind of, group. MLC has a community of people that know each other and chat and are, have met each other. All those the shows that do well, not in only this community but other communities, it's usually they have that internal community amongst themselves.
Well, then you have people like Tim Dillon who are just really fucking funny and poignant, and they have hundreds of thousands of people, right? Yes. And so that's no longer community; it grows out of there. According to Mersh from last night, if you say community, you're an F slur. There is no community, according to Mersh. And then he goes. He said, because I wrote something in the free chat because Tommy kept talking about community during the debate. And so Mersh, I don't know why people weren't covering the Chad Tommy thing at the end, especially if somebody knew what was going on in the Dabbleverse. And I don't have a problem saying Dabbleverse. Yeah, fuck it. I'm embarrassed about it at all. I don't care. And if Mersh was in the know, he would have been watching that. And I noticed that BYB didn't cover it, and neither did the Wrangler, New Jersey Wrangler. And even though Tommy was on both of those shows saying, hey, can you guys cover it? Can you guys cover it? They didn't snipe it at all. Why? Because Tommy's on, and they also look at things as competition.
Right.
Dude, there's no fucking
Oh, yeah.
competition. Who gives a shit? This is how I look at it. I do this for fun. And so other than that, there's no competition. Yeah, and so that was it. And Merch goes, I have my own community. I don't want to be part of yours. Anyone that says community is an F slur. And you're like, whoa, dude, chill. Whoa.
And that's a little
calm
hypocritical
down.
for him because he's kind of come in like a wrecking ball because
He literally contradicted himself in one sentence.
Yeah.
He said,
Yeah.
I have my own community. They're called this. You guys are locals for us. And anyone that says they have a community is an F slur. It's like, well, you literally just said that. So I'll cover it eventually. I don't know. I'll go back. Yeah. Anyway, going back to Michaeline.
They surely do.
He thinks it's. I mean, if I come up on the show, it's never not. Yeah, she's a stupid whore.
Oh, Unique's there.
Butthole, blah blah
I
blah.
know,
Like he doesn't really have a thought about me.
Legendary.
And all
Unique.
I've done is criticize him for being
Yeah.
a bald hack that wanted Artie's chair and never got it. And I'm sorry you talk shit about me, but him and Zen, they love to do that. It's just slut shaming. And also it is, again, I say, it's 2020. So now, okay, right now, this is where Lemmy, she needs some like dopamine in her brain and she wants to start a fight with someone.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
dope
So right
going on
about
around here.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Lemmy likes dope. I don't know about dopamine, but she definitely.
Wow, I see a lot of dopes going on.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dope on the screen at the moment.
I know.
Dope is
So
strange.
right about now, I'm
Got 'em.
talking about, and like, am I sitting here crying over people slut shaming me? I'm just saying slut shaming's over. I mean, if you want to act like that still, because that's all you have.
I gotta say,
I
I think there's a place for slut shaming in the world. I don't think it's necessarily you should always resort to slut shaming, but sometimes there's some sluts that do need to be shamed.
Yeah,
Would you agree
and
with that?
first of all, sluts are fantastic.
I love
So let's
sluts.
not- I don't want to
at
shame
a
her,
point in my
but-
life, I was a very big fan of sluts.
Yes, me too. But she's not the gown that you're talking about. She's not a slut. She's a hua. She does it for money. There's a difference, right? I mean,
Yeah.
so I don't know why they keep saying slut shaming. It's whore shaming, which means going out there and being on OnlyFans and being in porn. I don't know. Apparently, Lemmy talks about how she took the biggest load she's ever seen, like on this Hampton girl, Scarlett. Hampton.
Yeah. I'll admit, just that, and I'll put my hand up. I did Google just because morbid curiosity more than anything. I just had to see like what the deal was, and I couldn't unclick fast enough. I literally and I'm not somebody that's a prude in any way. Like I've looked at porn before. I don't try to make a habit of it, but I hate to admit it.
That bad.
I have my weaknesses, and I've looked at porn on occasions, but it's not anything that it's. It almost reminds. I don't know how you'd say this. It's like gonzo type porn. Like it feels degrading. It feels dirty. It's not like. It's not the classy, Sika, 80s film porn. It's this girl's crying and somebody's like strangling them on a couch. And it looks,
shit, really?
So it's basically like watching a what?
it's really,
action.
degrading and it's not the kind that you're like, oh, this is gonna make me feel good. It's like the kind that you want to take a shower after you're done watching it. It's just really just not redeeming.
It's almost like it makes like what we saw with Matt Mead seem mild in comparison if you watch that.
Yeah,
Right?
this girl's probably been legit abused, whether in the industry or prior to the industry. I mean,
that's sad.
It's disgusting.
And Matt Mead's like, oh, that's the girl for me.
Yeah. I miss the days when pornos were like, hi, are you here to fix my fridge? Oh, come on in,
Nick Sam, you obviously saw the one that I said. Yeah, the script was horrible. The acting was really bad.
There was no arc.
It wasn't believable. There was no denouement or climax. Well, there was a climax, but not the.
have on me.
That's
Big
Shakespearean.
Red does it. Big Red victim
Right.
blames me. She slut shames me. Shuli always slut
Thank
shames
you,
me.
Colt.
They have a
See,
point. How
you
about
can see
talking
more of
about
that on my
anything else
OnlyFans.
about me other than, well, she's a whore, so whatever.
Well, and Keanu,
That's
let me
what they
interject
do.
here. Let me interject here. Okay. They're all hypocrites because I can't imagine the stuff that they do. That, I mean, look at them. Look at her.
And
They're all-
also, live your life, queen. Like,
we
go
don't
ahead.
care.
I just wanted to say one last thing, and then I'm gonna let this play for a little bit. But Deb and I or Deb, you sent me a message. I had already started watching it. It's the best part about these things is not the actual, like, well, I mean, doing the show is fun and kind of picking on Keanu, but then to hear her mom trying to come up with like every insult in the book, like of how I look and like what kind of rat face.
I got a kick out of that, though. I get a kick
camel
out
or
of it.
Oh no, is that where this is going?
Oh yeah. She.
All right, so can I talk during this, or should I just be quiet and we watch it?
Oh, you can, yeah. Feel free to interject anytime.
Okay.
So yeah, this is, I'm going to play it through, but jump in at any time and I'll pause it.
I mean, this is why I do 12-hour streams though, because I pause constantly and talk too much. So that's why I want to make sure we're sticking with the format.
Jump in at any time and I'll try to pause, or if it's not too loud, we'll keep it playing.
And she's like, I've only had sex with 3 men. I'm like, good for you.
She
What?
did because only 3 men wanted to have sex with you.
Bo.
So I'm
Eileen.
surprised you had 3.
Zinger.
So, honestly,
And
she seems
speaking
kind
of a zinger,
yeah,
for
I mean,
$1.99.
yeah, again, yeah, very
Pizza shit. Thank you. $1.99.
By the way, one of the
Debbie.
best screen names out there, Pizza Shit.
Yeah.
I always love Pizza Shit.
I like pizza shit.
Oh no, that's not true. That's not true.
Debbie and Micheline have the same haircut. Well, as
No.
long as I don't have the same skin.
Got him.
a very prickly personality, I guess, but nice to me privately, mean to me publicly, because that's what they have, this internet tribalism. So that's all I'm talking about here. And then Lemmy, because she needs some kind of, I mean,
she says internet tribalism.
Then she's
right?
like, well,
yeah.
Like, so does Kiki. She has internet tribalism as well, except they're just nomads that kind of move around and will get tribal with whoever's next in line. And I'm friendly with Gino. I mean, we text from time to time. Yeah, they're nice people, but it's just like, how are you so fucking like disconnected to what's actually happening? It doesn't make sense.
Right.
yeah. So go ahead and watch. Here you go. 5 almost 2026. Slut shaming is over. I don't understand what year they're living in that they think that would affect me.
Who said?
Yeah.
Slut shaming's over? I love slut shaming. It's like one of my favorite things to do.
Well, I'll give you a pass. And look, I'm trying to be fucking nice to her. Who said slut shaming is over? I don't know. The world outside of like this fucking bizarre, violent, misogynistic corner of the internet. Yeah, I would say.
There's only one person that's violent, Kiki, and that's Matt Mead. And you're defending him. So when you talk about violence, what the fuck are you talking about? Seriously, Keanu. There's violence and you are protecting it. You're the only one.
And she
so
had the
when you talk about
audacity to
violent
say, "I was
community, what the fuck?
perpetuating."
It's ridiculous. That's an absurd thing to say. Violence. What violence? You asked me about Hackamania earlier. There was no violence. Like, we talked shit. Everyone had a good time. That's it. There's no violence. The only violence is coming from your buddy, Matt Mead. That's it. That's the only violence we've seen. And Pat Dixon punching your husband in the face. So maybe that's why she thinks that. But there's only a couple examples of this. In general, the people across the board, there's no violence at all.
I was hoping to get that in before you put it up on
okay.
the screen. But,
Yeah.
Penny and the Big Dork for $1.99. Deb, you want to read it?
Yeah. Dan, did you see Karmic X impression of you?
No, I haven't. When was this? Is this today? Deb, do you know about this?
I don't know. I only consume Karmic in clip form.
All right, if you, hey, Penny and the Big Dork, if you guys can either DM me or email me or give me a timestamp or anything, either in chat, however, I'd love to see it. I haven't seen it. I mean, I've seen him do like voices, but it wasn't really fleshed out. But maybe he's fleshed it out now. Maybe he puts on sunglasses and does a whole thing. We'll see. Mr. Blue Sky.
Mr. Blue Sky, thank you for the 7 months. Gino slut shames all the time, and he really did. Yeah, always talks about Kayla Ricotta in very vile terms, and is the reason that Aaron spent 8 days on a vacation or 6 days on a vacation.
Yep.
Vacation in the pen.
Over. Then
First
she
time.
tries to say that men are allowed to have sex with as many people as they want. But women,
where do the women come from if they're having sex all the time?
I shudder to think. Yeah.
Pound Town,
All
baby.
right.
Yeah.
It's so misogynistic. It's so backward. It's like, Araya, Lemmy has such a nice home.
Araya, we love you and we love your take on everything.
What, just because
we do?
Like,
Let me just pause this. They live in a rent-controlled apartment in Harlem. It's
like it's a
walk
honest,
up. Is that what they call
fifth
those?
floor walk up.
And they smoked cigarettes indoors, which is, I mean, that's as classy as you get. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
So does Ava. And I asked her one time, hey, do you have a window open? She's like, and I will respect Ava's pronouns. And because I don't want her showing up at my house like with a knife or something. And she said, no, but I have a fan going. It's like, okay. Well,
Okay, so you're blowing it around.
blowing it around.
It reminds me of when we were in college in the dorms, and we had a whole so we're smoking pot as co-eds might be doing in a dorm, and there used to be like, all right, man, we're gonna set up on the door. You put the towel down in front of the door, and then you put the fan in front of the door, and then that fan shoots the air across the room to the second fan that shoots to the third fan that's in the window. So you blow the smoke, and then the weed smoke goes, and it goes right out the window, man. And it's like that was, and of course, the TA down the hall could still smell the marijuana. It didn't really do anything to stop the smell, but at least the smoke wasn't, billowing out of your dormitory.
Yeah, you were 18 and high. You knew to open a window.
Yeah, exactly.
I was
exactly.
40 and I don't know what's going on. And I can't figure out how to open a window.
You know what I used to do was I didn't really smoke weed. It just doesn't react well with me, but I used to smoke. And I had an apartment, and what I would do is, the old oven vent fan that vents out. You light your cigarette.
Oven, you're like, we used to hotbox the car, man. If you keep the smoke in the car, you get higher, man, because you keep inhaling the smoke, bro. So you had to go up the vent?
The vent over the stove.
Oh, yeah.
The range. You turn that on, and you just blow your cigarette there, and it's out it goes.
So I live in Oregon. I'm old, and I still smoke weed. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, no, that's cool.
Well, that's kind of comes with the territory. You can't live in Oregon and not smoke.
Yeah. But all those things, but open a fucking window. And also, it doesn't make any sense. Another time I saw Ava, and I think she was on John's show, and I said something in. I kept hearing a fire alarm chirping. No shit. If someone can find this, I swear to God it's true. And I said something, I think it was on John's show, and I was like, whose alarm is chirping? And it was Ava's. It's like, I'll go take care of it. Like, dude, how do you live with that shit? I don't know. It's bizarre.
Ava must be black. Oh, sorry. Cheap joke.
Whoa! I gotta go.
Can you just put that chat that I just had up on the screen?
I'm sorry about that. Which one was it, Dan?
The one about AIDS-inducing the commercials.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay, cool.
Prop 4793, Dan, you have to turn off these live ads. They're AIDS-inducing. Yeah, I'm sorry. I turned them off. It turns on automatically. I'm going to stop doing that. I'm not.
Dan's trying to get every dime he can get.
Dan's a grifter.
commercials for the 30 people that are watching.
Dan's a grifter.
All 30 cents that I'm going to make out of it. You know.
Yeah.
I think I could turn it off. So I've turned it off for everyone. So my apologies on that. I listen to my audience. So
Yeah.
you call me out on it. I will take that into consideration. I will make changes. Be the change that you want to see in the
some
universe.
of the gatekeepers of the Dabbleverse. So I don't listen to anyone. I'm going to do the show I want, and I get that too. Like I'll do that as well. But it's okay to listen to your audience from time to time, especially if it's something annoying, like ads popping up.
Yeah, that's why I don't like Rumble. When people go to Rumble, those ads are so obnoxious.
Oh,
and I'm not-
Rumble is so bad.
Yeah.
That's why I don't even. I was trying to do Rumble, but I just it's until they figure out the interface on that.
And
I
the
can't even-
ads are
can't
so
even sign
corny.
off on it.
The government doesn't want you to know about these high.
Yeah, it's always that type of thing.
Yeah.
People are putting gold bars under their beds and buying guns. Are you ready for the apocalypse? I mean, these fucking. I mean, I tend to be more conservative, and some of these I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me right now.
Yeah, it's she said Araya says what we all think.
She does. And Araya, it's because she's in her basement.
Yeah, no.
Maybe it's just a basement apartment.
The basement.
Right,
focus.
I wouldn't talk about this other than it's like Lemmy has been so nice to me privately, just like Big Red and Jackie, but they're mean to me publicly. And
Those mean girls, because God forbid we do a little drama on one of these shows and we hurt your feelings, Kiki. Kiki, if you weren't such a fucking hypocrite and someone that didn't fucking call people out for being anti-woman when you are the one that fraternizes with people that are abusers and pieces of shit, then we probably, maybe these people wouldn't call you out on it. Maybe everybody be your friend.
Well,
But
it comes
Kiki
down to
can't
a
do
point
wrong.
when everybody dislikes you. It's you.
Yeah,
You know,
totally.
So you have to look in the mirror and stuff.
For the record, I don't dislike Kiki, but she is being a huge hypocrite.
Right.
I know it's not a popular opinion. Everyone.
No, that's
wants,
fine.
I'm not saying with you two, but yeah, people are like, go out here. Like, I don't dislike
I don't
Kiki,
hate
but
any of these people. Like, I don't.
I don't hate anybody. No.
I'm gonna call you out if you're illogical in what you say. Like, I can't sit there and pretend that you're being logical when you are saying, oh, I got abused and you're crying, but then you're hanging out with a guy. You're bringing a guy into your apartment that just was on a video, basically kidnapping a woman or holding her against her will, possibly sexually assault or physically assaulting her. And you don't even have, and your defense, and she says this later is, oh, well, they were fucked up. They were drunk. And I was like, okay, well, your boyfriend, when he beat you up, was probably drunk too. Did that make it okay? Like, it just there's false equivalence, fallacy stuff.
100%. 100%.
Doesn't make any sense.
only reason for that is for likes, clicks, and a dopamine hit that they get from their incel, misogynistic, violent fans. That's it.
Deb, how many times did she call me incel? Did you keep track? At least 3 or 4 times.
You know what? But I know somebody that did keep track. I believe Kim Nicholson has a tally.
Ad hominems?
Yeah, of different insults everybody said.
And incels sorry, go ahead.
Oh,
Sorry.
and I think Brian's going to go in the direction that I'm going to go in, that an incel is an involuntary celibate, and Dan lives with his wife.
Yeah.
Yep,
I mean,
exactly.
I'd love to have more sex than I have. I'm a married guy. I'd love to have
And
sex
just it's
every day,
misogyny and the violence part. That's what annoys me as well. Yeah, Dan is an incel. Fuck it. I don't care. We can make fun of Dan. Dan can take it. But to call everyone involved violent and misogynistic because you are defending a violent, misogynistic guy is the epitome of irony.
My favorite was, oh, but he helped Ski Mask so much. Did he? Ski Mask is fucking dead.
Yeah, and Jason,
How much did he help him?
Jason Scoop gave the March of Dimes $5,000, but he beat the shit out of you. So, like, what are we talking about here?
So it's okay. It's okay that they just had a little tussle. Don't be such an incel, misogynist. All these little buzzwords. transphobe, misogynist. What
Well, the
all
Koberger murders in Idaho also brought all this stuff back again about the incel and the violence because that guy was that type of thing. And so now it's like, oh, well, I guess if somebody says something and points out things that I disagree with, or if they're mean to me, then they're misogynist and they're violent. And again, there's one person that we've seen this actually, two, Pat Dixon punching Gino.
Right.
And then this Matt Mead character who I don't know anything about.
So little Lemmy's like, slut shaming's my favorite thing to do. Huh? I don't care. I love it. All right. Because you're adorable. That's fine. But I don't think it's a great look for you're also a woman. It's a different thing. Two men they can't come up with anything else to say other than
I think men actually have more leg to stand on.
That's fine.
They have
really slut shames, right? I love them.
She says, I said, I'm trying to be nice to her. I'm like, all right, you're a chick. I guess I'll give you a pass. She goes, I think men, and this is how she talked.
Does anyone know who this Latanya? I heard her. This is the second time I've heard that name. Is that somebody like a new trans that's entered the Dabbleverse? Do we know who this is?
I heard the name and I forget where, but I think it is a transgender person. And like I said, nothing. I know several transgender people and they're fine. They just want to live their best life. Most of them.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with, like, you can be a terrible person and a trans person as well. But what Kiki's saying right here is like, you're a chick, so I'm giving you a pass. That sounds like to me toxic femininity, where you're giving someone a pass because they're the same gender. Then you're going to call everyone else. I mean, it's wow. This is just not a good look, Yana.
Yeah. So just Joel. $20, $19.99. Thank you so much, my dear. Thanks for holding Kiki to the fire, Dan. Hi, Deb. Hi. Hey. Speaking of feminine lovelies, play the baller song for our friend Just Joel.
Let's get the baller. Which one here?
Dan, why do all of your breaks like that have like young girls in bikinis dancing around? I mean,
what do you mean? You're saying I exploit young women?
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not.
That is a woman in a spacesuit.
All right, enough chat.
That's a woman in a spacesuit. Underneath that spacesuit is a very sexy lady.
She's like, I think men have a moral leg to stand on.
A moral leg to stand on?
More of a leg to stand on.
Oh, I thought you said moral.
No, moral. She's like, I think men have more of a leg to stand on. Slut shaming you stupid Kiki cunt. I'm like, okay, tell me how. And what she says is, I've never even heard this excuse before, but
look at Michaeline's.
Okay,
go back for real quick,
Lem.
Dan. Real quick, please. When we have a bigger picture of Michaeline's background, look at the paintings behind her. Those are disturbing. Those are like what you see Buffalo Bill's house. Like we see above the green
on like the lamp or the vase or whatever that is.
Yeah, what is that? And then also on the bottom right.
Zoom in. Let's do a red bar. Let's zoom in on Micheline and her artwork.
I don't know if I can zoom. I don't know. I don't know.
That's right. But I mean, it looks like the top left above the green, whatever that is. That seems like someone that she like talks to, right? Like Tom Hanks in that Island movie with Wilson. Like, yeah. And then on the bottom right is someone's head exploding or something. What is that? What? And you know that she drew these because what the fuck?
Oh yeah, I see the one like yeah, it's like heads exploding.
What about the two kids with the bowl haircuts in that pic? Is that Anna with her brother?
That's probably Kiki and her. I mean, yeah, Keanu and her brother.
Yeah, her special. Or
Anyway, so Michael Lane is a lovely lady that gets railed out in the DR, but she's a hell of an artist. Let's just keep it at that. Michael Lane.
Me how? And what she says is, I've never even heard this excuse before, but okay, Lem. Just want to start a fight. That's fine.
Yeah, that's another
I
thing.
mean, it's my opinion. Slut shaming to me, I think it's hack and gross and stupid. And like, I don't know what year you're living in here. If you think
Everybody send a $2 super every time she says the word
you know what I mean?
slut shaming.
Yeah, or she calls send a $50 super chat every time she calls me an incel for the next 30 minutes.
Like,
Even $1.
I don't know what else to tell you.
Well, being a slut's not a real good look. I would
Okay,
say
hold
being
on,
a
hold on,
slut
hold
is
on.
a.
So that was them that put that up, right? I have to work on my posture. This is something I'm getting very sensitive about. We were talking about this before you came on, Brian, about when you put the camera on, everybody calls you out. I tend to put my shoulders. I actually don't have like really skinny shoulders. I used to have really broad shoulders when I used to work out and play football and stuff. I probably don't work out as much as I should with that, but for some reason, everybody thinks I have like these Joe DeRosa shoulders. And
Right.
What
really
are Joe
don't.
DeRosa? I don't know who Joe DeRosa is.
He's a comic, and he's known for having like really crummy shoulders.
Oh yeah, maybe it's your posture, dude. Yeah.
need
We
to
all
work- I
had
need to
bigger
work on
shoulders
that.
when we were working out.
You know what,
I'm
Dan? You
younger.
look
Maybe
good.
I need to do more of the lifts and get that
The
going.
You
lifts
look good
and
in that
Abs and the
blazer or whatever, that zip-up jacket. It defined the shoulders. You had a confident posture.
you mean with the Chad show?
debate jacket, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I
that
need to maybe dress less like a slob. Maybe that'll maybe look better because and you look good.
See,
You look like $1
Landon
million
looks
bucks.
good. He blends
Blazer. That's by the way, that's the hip. That's like the 2025 look now. The hoodie, but the light hoodie with the blazer on top. I see a lot of like the football players doing that, like in the.
Oh really? They stole it from me. I've been doing this since from the year 2000. So Kiki asked what year it is. It's 2025. Kiki, come on.
So yeah, I'll work on it. People in the chat, I'll work on the shoulders.
Don't work on it, Dan. Tell them to go fuck themselves and
Yeah, you're
hunch over.
fine. You just have to, like you said, you're focused in because you're looking at the chat. You're looking at this and
I
that.
kind of go in like this and I lean in. It's almost like Larry King, like when he leans in.
You know what, dude? I think you need like a tank top. You can be like Royce on ROTC.
I did do that. I actually did that one day when when I was still friends with J-Mo. He sent me a link at like midnight and he's like, "Hey, can you come on?" And I had just got done working out, actually, believe it or not, and I was wearing one of these like Under Armour hoodies that has like the sleeves cut off.
We must protect the house.
Yeah, I looked good.
All right, my friend, pizza shit, $4.99. Call Felicia G, the C word. Carm won't read my super. Goldman Sachs is reviewing the case.
Oh no, Carmic's fucked. Pizza's just gonna get him.
Gotta get them. That's the thing. That's the thing now, and we have to watch out, Dan. Apparently, when you charge back super chats, the content creator can be in the negative and
Okay, we got.
Who's charging back? That's kind of lame. I mean,
that is lame.
Penny and the Big Dork coming through. Thank you, Penny and the Big Dork. By the way, check them out. Subscribe. They do.
Yeah, they're great.
They do a couple show where they kind of talk about, sort of a potpourri of different topics.
I love the puppets.
They do the
Penny
puppet
and
stuff.
the Dork.
And then the Dork, whatever. I'm sorry, I don't know his name. He does like a Dabbleverse show. So they're really good folks. They're really cool.
Yeah,
Check
I like
that
their
out.
show. And they do just things about their life, and they're a cool couple. Yeah.
That's Penny and the Big Dork coming at you on WNPS. Wonk wonk. Cheap.
So apparently this is the impression that Karmic did of me today.
All
so
right.
or at least in the last couple of days. By the way, Landon, you bought this leather jacket, right? You have one of these? Is that?
Yeah. You want me to go put it on?
Yeah. Can you throw it on?
Sure. Hold on. I don't like to beat a bit.
You don't have to wear it for the whole night, but just maybe while we're doing this little segment.
Go ahead and start without me. I'll be right
He
back.
didn't read the chat. What didn't I read? Fuck you. I'm not paying his lame at. What?
Wait. I think he's talking about Karmic. Hold on.
If I didn't read something, just put. Okay.
I read it. It says, call Felicia G the C word. Okay, Felicia, you're a cunt. Carm, then maybe that's Carm won't read my super. Goldman Sachs is reviewing the case.
Pizza shit for $4.99. Call Felicia G Gillespie the C word. Cunt. Carm wouldn't read my super. Goldman Sachs is reviewing the case. Yeah. Carm now is too big to read, so he can skip over those. We're not big enough where we would read over them. I've actually because I got called out, and I don't know if Permaseal was busting my chops.
I think he was. No, you know what? He was busting your chops because there's no way in hell either of us would miss a purple $50 one. They stay up there forever.
If I ever miss your super chat, tell me. I'll read it on the next episode. I'll post it on Twitter, whatever you want me to do. Like I respect anybody that's gonna.
I do review. Like I said, sometimes I miss the green membership ones. They all kind of come in at once, but they do come in where we can review them, and I am reviewing them right now, and I think we're all caught up as KB would say.
Old C says I was going to allude to Brian looking like powder earlier, but next to Karmic, he actually looks tan.
They used to call me.
Okay, good. So he wasn't mad.
Okay, all right, thank you. And actually, you got us because we called her the actual cunt, and I was being polite the first time. So you got us. We both did it.
Yeah, YouTube terms of service, but she's a son. She's a CUNT.
Now she's gonna Ava me and say she lived Felicia's gonna.
Hell yeah,
the road. Oh yeah.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob just a little beyond the breaking point.
Jesus.
Let's go, Landon.
That's good.
Yeah, looking good.
All right.
Hey yo.
Another one for the bad guy. Hey, Hickory, Karmic. Me and Gilly went up the hill. She came back down, and I stayed up there like a little bitch because she told me to.
Oh.
Now you got this Fonzarelli jacket, and the jackets do come off.
Went up a hill, each with $1.25. Gilly came down with $2.50.
Oh,
that fucking whore. Oh,
he needs the money.
So yeah, I was talking about how Chad Zumach would duck a debate with me, but yeah, Dan from Nice Podcast Stupid's involved. I'd rather not. I don't like that motherfucker either. I had enough of that fuck. Dan, why is Dan like this when he fucking broadcasts? Hi everybody. Why is he fucking seated like this? Why is the camera so fucking high up? Here, I got 5% of the screen for myself and my head, my weird little shaped fucking egg-shaped body. And I got my nice sign behind me. Nice Podcast Stupid.
Carmen does have better hair than me. Everyone
Meanwhile,
does.
my wife can't wait to get a divorce from me because she's only here for a green card. Yeah, we have a loveless marriage, so I spend my days talking about the Dabbleverse with Deb, and my wife don't care. My wife.
Wait, pause it. What's he talking about? What, your wife? What? Why is he talking about your wife? First of all, that's fucked up because Gilly is a public figure. So it's fine to talk. Why is he talking about your wife? That seems below the belt to me.
I don't know. Ask your boy Kevin Brennan. He seems to like to talk about my wife. He was talking about her today. Yeah. So
really? My boy.
The latest thing is, so my wife is Brazilian, and everybody says, "Oh, Dan has a." So the narrative is that I have a mail order bride, and we can't speak to each other, and it's a loveless marriage. It's a green card marriage. So there's this whole like ongoing thing. Even Melton was referring. Somebody put it in Melton's chat. Is this true? Does Dan really have a mail order bride? No, she's not a mail order bride. We met on Bumble of all places. No. But
yeah, just go with it. I mean, I would just embrace. I mean, Melton has slow wife, right? So
right, yeah.
It comes with the put yourself out there. In fact, it tells me that I'm in people's heads if they're like that obsessed with every little story. And it's kind of funny too. And I say this to Deb too. Some of this stuff, there's another thing about people, which is, this is the weird part. There's some people online that say that I'm addicted to like diapers and scat stuff. And like, there's all
it goes back from the O&A forums,
Yeah.
not the subreddit, but the subsequent forums. So it's carried over.
What do you mean? Is it derived from there? Was Dan a person of focus on those subreddits, or were they? Is that an O&A thing?
I was part of that community, and then kind of got run off a little bit, and so.
What do you mean? Why?
Just well, because somebody doxed me and started harassing my family and my work and all these things. So I was just like, "Fuck you guys, I'm done," and I just didn't,
Why they dox you? Like, were you saying some?
Well, because I did a show, because I started doing a YouTube show, and my name was out there. Somebody knew my name. They pulled up my LinkedIn. They found out where I lived. All this information. They found my wife's Facebook.
That's ridiculous. Yeah.
And they just started. And then people actually. This is the worst part. I don't even like to talk. And I'm not even going to talk about it, but people reached out to people in my real life, with malice, like really trying to do damage to my career and my life, and it was very bad.
Including Kevin Brennan, by the way.
Yeah, and Kevin Brennan did my sister.
Doxed his sister, kind of
on his show.
Yeah.
He talked
about.
That's
something I actually was going to ask you about, because Brennan was on your show a while ago, and I know he doesn't like you anymore. Why would he do that? He was on your show, and then I saw that
somebody told him that I was saying bad things about his wife and his kids, which is not true. Or if I did, it was like in a joking matter. I didn't do anything like malicious. And somehow he thought that, and then whoever these people are, Felicia, potentially some other, people that know information about me. Felicia, by the way, has an encyclopedic knowledge of me. She's basically, if Pat Dixon is number one, I'm like 2 or 3 of the people that she targets, which is why I wouldn't go to Hackamania. That's a whole nother story.
Really?
Yeah.
But yeah, my sister's a public figure because she has a job that, where she's like in the news on certain things. And so yeah, Kevin Brennan brought that up on a show and said, yeah, email her place of work. And
now, was this before or after? Because I did watch some more of your stuff. Like I said, before we came on, I do my homework, and even though I'm not finding the piece of paper I'm looking for, but you did say some stuff about Kevin. I saw that was like, hey, he's run out of ideas. Doesn't know what he's doing anymore. I mean, you were critical, right?
Yeah,
so was that before or after? What? Yeah, and that's fine. I'm just wondering though the timeline of this.
I mean, I've sent like $2 super chat kind of troll comments, but nothing malicious, nothing doxing, nothing beyond what just the typical kind of people would bust chops about. But there are people that just have it out for me, and they unfortunately, and this is something, you might hopefully you never learn this, but if you are a controversial person, you put yourself out there and people know your name and who you are, and they get that information. There are lunatics, legit people that are crazy people that stay anonymous and will do things to try to do harm to you in your real life. I had somebody reach out to my wife and spread all these rumors that I was cheating on her with somebody, and that I don't know if I didn't even know the whole thing. But my wife, I had to have a very interesting discussion with my wife, which was also funny because she's Brazilian, so it was a little weird. By the way, for those playing at home, I actually speak 3 languages, so I have communicate with my wife, and she speaks English as well. Not that you need to know that, but it's just a lot of this shit. But I'm not going to let people tell me what to do with my life. I'm going to still fucking do it, and nobody's going to fucking intimidate me so that I can't say what I want to say.
Yeah, exactly. And these people are going to come out of the woodwork or whatever. I mean, it's unfortunate if I find out who, like, I'm kind of in a good situation as far as there's at least financially there's nothing anyone can do, and now people are going like, I'm going to take that. And if I find out who they are, like, we'll just see who can wreck whose life. I'd rather not do that. I'm a really nice guy. One, if someone shows up to my house unannounced, they'll be shot. 2, if somebody actually starts trying to fuck with my livelihood, there are completely ways to find out who they are. But who wants to do that? Like, it's all supposed to be fun,
This is supposed to be goof and it's fun.
Exactly.
And this goes back to what I was saying to you, Brian, before we went on the air tonight about how people take this way, way too personally and serious.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah,
supposed to be a
it's all
goof.
supposed to be fun.
O que você está fazendo, Coetzee? Meu amigo. O que você está fazendo? Estou agitando meu show, meu amigo. So,
Boom, Coetzee.
so
What's up now?
I speak Spanish, I speak Portuguese, I speak English. I don't speak.
Ami
I'm not
kamien.
saying I speak it
Nihongo
well.
ga
Like,
1年間ホームステイやりました。その時、僕の日本語上手でした。でもよく忘れちゃった。全然使わないんだから。Yeah, I speak a few languages too.
Ooh, konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Doodly-doo.
I will tell Dan, can I tell one funny story that happened to you?
Sure.
I do like, and I don't like wasting municipal resources, but I did like that they called the fire department that you were burning diapers. You were burning diapers. Yeah.
This is actually pretty funny. So I live on a cul-de-sac in a suburban town south of Boston, about an hour south of Boston. Really nice town. It's almost like out of a movie, you know, white picket fences, no crime. You can almost like not lock your doors.
Can I ask what state? You don't have to say if you're
Sure,
not comfortable.
Massachusetts.
Oh, okay. You're a Northeast guy too. Okay, got it.
So south of Boston, right on the shore, South Shore, they call it. So like on the way to the Cape Cod, and somebody sent an email to the local. They knew what town I live in. They sent it to the fire department, and they wrote a big on like the contact forum, I think, on the email, you know, on the municipal site for the fire department, and they said, we have reports that Dan Mullen at this address has been burning diapers in his backyard, dirty diapers every Friday night, starting fires, illegal fires in his backyard, burning diapers, and that, you know, and all this other just wacky, just crazy stuff. And I don't know if it was the chief of the fire, somebody pretty high up in the fire department, like drove to my house, and I had to have a very interesting discussion. He showed me the printout of the email that they sent, and they're like, "Do you know what this is all about?" And I just said, "Yeah, you know, there's some, you know, I have some people on the internet that tend to target me," and you know, it was.
You can find out who that person is, and that's a crime.
Well, they use Proton. They anonymize themselves. They use VPNs and Proton email.
They fill out contact forms and
contact. There's no way to track it. I mean, they're not using like their own.
Wasn't
Gmail
another
address.
one like that you wanted to host a drag show or something?
Yeah. There's some other. Yeah, Dan's going to be going to a drag show.
What year was this?
This year. Like,
oh wow!
The last like 9 months.
Stop the podcast shaming, everyone.
Yeah,
just because you don't like someone.
I don't want to give anybody ideas, but if you're going to try the fire department, they already know that, you know, they're waiting for that to come. So
yeah, and there's resources.
It's not going to work. Yeah, and it's what you're wasting.
Pizza Shit 69 says Brian Lennon isn't a man I'd mess with, and I wouldn't mess with any man named Pizza Shit either. 69 especially. But yeah, nobody needs to be messing with each other on that level, you know. And that is a photo, Pizza Shit 69 from Spaceballs.
Yes.
Oh, JMO's back. Okay, cool. Did you fix JMO?
For JMO, by the way, JMO, if you don't know, I didn't block you in
it
the
was
chat.
JMO. I told him I'd been on the air. I goofed.
Talk to people like Deb. We're friends. We're pals. Yeah, and me and Deb are pro Dixon. Yes. Look I'm an egg-shaped fucking nobody loser. Look at me. I like to kiss people's ass behind the scenes, and if they don't appreciate it, I talk shit about them. Fuck off, Dan. Sit up straight, you fucking sclerosis or whatever. Scoliosis motherfucker. Sit up straight, bitch. Sclerosis of the liver. More like scoliosis is what I was trying to say. Fuck! I'm not a doctor. Believe it.
All right. That was great. Thank you.
I guess too, he got mad at me, but he just called me a doofus and something because I'm running these polls as, you know, just a gag, and people seem to like them. The Hack vs. Hotties. So today, go get your votes in before they close. Like
we're gonna have to get Landon in the next round.
Landon's on my
Brian
list.
Landon, Brian Clowder, and who else? Who else would we throw in there?
I got a bunch.
I'm good. I don't want to be a part of that. Maybe in my 20s. You know what I mean? I'm an old man now. I'm good. Leave it to the younger guys.
Well, if you want to opt out, that I respect that. So
yeah, I'll opt out.
Yeah.
Stupid. And like, I don't know what year you're living in here. If you think that that's like, I mean, something that you have on me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what else to tell you.
Well, being a slut's not a real good look. I would say being a slut is a worse look than being
But,
slut
like, a good
shamed.
look.
I'm getting shoulder shamed. These guys are getting
Yeah,
slut shamed.
yeah.
I'm getting posture shamed.
Body
It's not
shamed.
fair. Body shamed. Yeah, my egghead and my weird shaped body.
That's
and-
fucked up. And someone said I was super white, which is true. I'm a pretty light skinned brother, but hey, man,
Yeah, I'm gonna put this
I'm like
up real
karmic.
quick.
I'm proud.
I'm putting this up. Let's mend some fences. I like to be the peacemaker, as you guys know. JMO, Dan, I'm not really mad. I have to give you a hard time. You could have just come to me if I pissed you off, making an hours long live and then blocking me this week. Let's leave it at that.
All right. How about this, Jamo?
Those are big words. Uh-oh, Dan, get them. Fight.
No, I will unblock you, JMO, and I will let we can bury the hatchet. How's that sound?
Ackermania 3 is all about fucking and fighting. So come on.
That's
Let's
right.
set it
All
up.
right.
Let's set it up.
Yeah.
All right, we're cool. It's bygones. Let bygones be bygones. It's almost the new year for the
All right.
holidays.
All right.
Kids. I don't care. It's fine. I had an OnlyFans. Is that what she said? I don't think being a slut's a real good look. No. What constitutes a slut? It doesn't matter if a man.
Oh, wait a sec. We got a very important comment in the chat. Was this the Brian Landon from Lake Placid?
The one and only pew, dee, 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 pew, explosions. Also, Halloween Town. Come on. Yes, the one and only from Lake Placid 3.
Is that a horror movie?
Yeah, the third one's always the best in those type of scenarios.
So you did horror movies, like low budget horror movies? Is that right?
I mean, it wasn't that low budget. Yeah, I've been in a few movies. Yeah, Halloween Town was a Disney movie.
Oh, wait, you've got an IMDb page and everything. All right, hold on. Stop the presses.
We don't need to do all this. We don't need to do all this. Damn it. Portrayal of Vengeance. A Patrol of Vengeance. Okay. Portrayal of Vengeance. That's a long one. Thanks.
Thank
Go ahead.
you.
If you want to bring it up, you can. I mean, it's fine. Whoa, who's that young guy? That guy you could put on. That guy you could put on. I mean, that guy you could put on your want to fuck list or whatever it was. Not this guy over here, though. I'm too old for that.
That's you with the backpack there.
This is Lake Placid 3.
Lake Placid 3.
Nice.
Okay.
Trail of Vengeance. It's on around every Halloween time on the Sci-Fi Network, if that seems still around. Yeah, there's other things that I've done, written and produced and whatnot. Yeah. It's very small though.
You got a TV series coming?
What's that?
Is there a TV series upcoming?
No, Rocco Tukey was talking the other day how he made this really terrible pilot, and I've done the same thing.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know. I didn't make this IMDb page. I'm not quite sure how that works. I am now like once someone made it, I was like, oh, I should probably be in charge of it.
Are you SAG or do you have your card?
No, I don't. I'm not in the. I'm not SAG. Nope. Yeah, I'm for whatever reason. Am I still acting and directing as a portrayal of Avengers? I am to a different degree. I've kind of pivoted, and I have my own business now that once you have kids, you got to make a lot more money. I was lucky. I didn't want to move to LA. It's the same reason I didn't pursue stand-up, is because I don't want that lifestyle. And moving to LA and being a microwave bower would suck. And as an actor, you have to get used to a lot of no's. I got lucky, actually. I've only went on like 4 or 5 auditions and got 3 roles, very small. But I didn't get roles a lot of times auditioning at Second City, though. So it's just, I don't know. It's unless you make it, and there's a million people trying to make it.
Oh my God, you were scientist number 3 in Annihilation Earth?
I was.
Wow.
Peter Skywalker, Brian Land, you ever think of going to film school in San Diego? I know a guy. Oh, Liam. Yeah, I think I need to be like a decade older, and then I will decide to go to film school. Liam is a clown.
All right, let's play a little
Doodly doo. Moving on.
I'm gonna see if I maybe fast forward a little to this tone.
Yeah, we've kind of seen all this before.
I just want to play a little bit more. I
Just
want
get
to
to
get
the
Michael
insults.
talking about me because she did say some funny things.
Stop.
This woman is one of those virgins because nobody would ever fuck her.
Look at Kim Nicholson.
Oh, this was good. Wait, a piece of shit. I'll read that in a sec. Hold on. Yeah, this was
Piece of
funny.
shit.
What did she call Kim Nicholson? Red cunt. She made fun of the hat.
Frightening. It's hateful. Also red hair. Also red hair. I'm just
Like
saying.
not true, you fucking
bitch.
Questioned it. And
Kim is a
the
staple.
women in this
Kim's the
space,
best.
like
Kim is
especially this
awesome.
woman,
Kim, Lemmy, KB,
heinous,
all of them.
miserable. Kiki said her body count is over 50 because you were obsessed with me at 33 years old. Just fucking saying. Okay.
Well, what does that mean?
But like the amount of people I've had sex with.
Like,
Right.
is that? No, I know what that means, but like, is
Michael
it
Lean's like, I do that on
horrible
one vacation
shame?
after you leave.
My body count is like 250 in the DR alone. Like, what are you
Yeah,
talking
the
about?
DR alone. Why do you think we get comped everywhere? Hey, Michael Lean, how you doing?
50, is it 50 dudes in general or 50 BBCs? Like, what are we talking about here?
No, right. If a man said it, well, you know,
Yeah,
I've
if
had
a
sex-
man said, "I have 200 partners," everybody go, "Great, bro!"
Woo! Yeah,
Ooh, I've had sex like 200 times with 200 women.
right. Look at this miserable woman. Okay, and also
That's your mother.
one of the ones that's like she's not 33, she's 53.
I love, and Big Red has said that shit about you too. Like, oh, I'm glad for your 54th birthday. You don't look a day over 55 or 54 or whatever the fuck she said.
I
Red,
know.
you're an ugly piece of shit. I'm sorry. I keep saying piece of shit. I apologize.
Speaking
profusely.
of piece
You're not
of
a piece of
shit.
shit. You're
I
just
don't.
All right, can we?
Piece
there
of
we
shit. Perfect. Nice, Deb.
go. I think I put up the wrong one though, but good
we read that
segue,
one.
right?
We
Yeah,
read
here
that
we
one.
go.
If you want us to read it a third time, you're gonna have to send us 5 more to.
No. Here we go. All right, piece of shit. Much respect for not being SAG, Brian. Ever hear how Perry Caravello got his SAG cards?
I have not heard that. I don't know if it's a respect. I mean, thank you, piece of shit. I just it wasn't because I purposely denied the SAG thing. I don't know. I didn't even look into it, or I think you're supposed to automatically sign up or whatever it is. But yeah, Perry Caravello, I do not know how he got his SAG cards. That guy's hard for me to watch. I'm not a fan.
He's not for me. I've tried. Yeah, you know, God bless. Bob Levy works with him a lot, and they love him. Bob's great. I think he's winning my Hack vs. Hotties. Everybody
Nice.
vote for the senior division. We have a
Kumia took the lead, didn't he?
Kumia started beating Brennan.
Okay.
Dude, Bob's hair's looking good after he got back from
Bob's looking-
Turkey.
I'll tell you, Bob.
I
got,
gotta get out to Turkey. Bob's like,
Me too.
The hair, the teeth. I mean, he looks fucking like $1 million.
Yeah. He doesn't have $1 million, but he looks like it.
Oh, sure does. That nice picture he's got now in the suit. He looks pretty snazzy.
Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to take off.
Little Debbie. come on.
Enrique, Mr. Blue Sky, 50 kroner. I've come to the conclusion that Brian Landon is a pretty cool dude. I'm going to sub right after I send this super chat. Mr. Blue Sky, aka
Not
Henry.
true. What is NOK? What denomination of that? Is it
Norwegian kroners.
Norwegian kroners. This guy lives in a beautiful place, I bet. Well, thank you,
Yeah.
Mr. Blue Sky. I don't know if that's true, but I do have the karmic jacket on, so that makes me like Fonzarella.
Now, is that leather or is it pleather?
It's pleather,
Okay.
big time.
Yeah, I was curious.
Yeah, it's not bad though. I mean,
No, it looks cool. I like it.
Yeah, I mean,
I live in
does it?
Florida.
I got it just because of karmic. I'm not going to get the mask though.
Yeah, no.
So here's the thing: I saw the Jersey Wrangler show the other day, and I like Flimsy Greenberg was on there, and he just had the wrong jacket on. It's like, dude, if you're gonna do the jacket thing, you got to get the right one. You just have to get the right one. Don't get the wrong one. That's production. That's
Do you like NJ Wrangler?
I don't really know anything much about him. I don't dislike
him. He's great. I met him in Atlantic City.
Seems like a nice enough guy.
Flimsy, New Jersey Ranger. Yeah, they're cool dudes.
This show's not necessarily for me, but it doesn't mean like I don't even have a show. I just test stream on my channel, and the test stream's probably not for most people, right? So Leo Gunn, though, I do like. Leo Gunn's a pimp.
Yeah, Leo Gunn.
By the way, Leo
Gunn 5150-1I5C says New Jersey Wrangler. Now Leo's a good.
Yeah,
he's another staple of this community merch. Yep, I said community again, merch. I guess I'm an F slur, right?
It's got to be a Van Halen reference. 5150, I assume. I don't know what the 15.
I don't know. YouTube's doing all sorts of weird things now with the names.
I don't like it. Again, like the not rewinding. I don't like the @Leo Guns because some of the people's @names aren't their chat names, and I'm not sure now.
Yeah.
And it breaks up our community, Merch, when you don't know who you're
Oh, that's not the real Leo Gunn. That's a fake Leo Gunn. Coming from the
Leo
same thing.
Gunn.
It's a fake Leo. Okay. Never mind.
Never
How dare
mind.
you impersonate the great Leo Gunn?
And AB, the test stream is the best stream.
Well, thank you, AB. I mean, yeah, appreciate it. Assuming this is the dude if he's watching me.
The mean woman.
She's misguided and also
I take
ugly.
it back.
I
apologize.
Also, Big Red, we've never seen you standing up. We don't even know what you fucking look like.
But we know you got
Look at Michaeline laugh at Big Red
You got long hair that tickles your crap.
when she has. Look at Michaeline laugh at Big Red when she has a fucking gap in her front teeth that I could put this fucking drink through the glass.
What if they put your run your dick through?
Whoa, I don't know about that, but yeah, my dick through. No, dude.
Now a gap can be sexy. We have our old friend Ari Jane, and who was that model back in the 80s that had the gap?
So those two examples. There's nothing wrong with the gap, but if you're going to talk about you're going to talk shit about how someone else looks because they were born with red hair, and you look like Bob Levy with brown hair,
Yes, thank you, Laura.
That's not very nice. I think it's mean-spirited.
No, it is mean-spirited, and that's the thing. They go on looks, and then they get mad when everybody picks on their looks, and there's a lot to pick on.
Yeah, there is for everyone. You can find
For
something
everyone,
about
yeah.
everybody. No problem.
I
That's
don't
why Dan wears those sunglasses because he's
Has
cross-eyed like Mersh.
Snoopy, slouchy Joe DeRosa's shoulders. I have
Lauren
Micheline.
Hutton. No, Lauren Bacall is different. It's Lauren Hutton.
Lauren Hutton, yes. And I have the what do I have? The Micheline hair, but
And the
I
chick
don't,
from that dance
I don't
record,
have the
though,
roast
too.
beef, the beef Wellington skin at least, so that's always good. But
Yeah, I'm transparent with unless I'm next to Karmic. Yeah, that's right. That's true.
It's great, but I just think it's weak sauce to pick on people's looks. And Big Red's got nice hair, and if it tickles her ass, all the better. I mean, who doesn't want a nice little ass tickle, right?
I know I do, little Debbie. What are you offering there? Come on.
Lauren Bacall, she's at Lauren Bacall. Lauren Bacall was in Casablanca, right? Or wasn't she like Humphrey Bogart era?
Yeah.
Lauren Hutton was in the 80s.
Yeah, I get that mixed up. So it's like I knew it was a Lauren, and she was cute.
I mean, they're both
She was
fucking hot. Don't get me wrong.
known for that gap tooth, but yes,
Michael
You ever date
Strahan?
Lauren Hutton? Brian, you ever date Lauren Hutton when you were in Hollywood?
No, I dated Michael Strahan though, and his gap was fantastic. When I say date, I mean just sat on his lap in the sauna.
yeah.
And
Micheline's gap is so wide, all 50 guys that fuck Keanu can stand like side to side and go through it.
Oh, eat it, Micheline.
Looking.
You know what is so ugly about this woman is that she gets a dopamine hit from being so fucking hateful. So there you go, Kimmy.
Yay, glad you contacted us. You bitch.
Hey, mean
negate
girl,
the fact
fucking
that she's a
bully.
slut.
Mean girl,
Oh,
bully, and
I'm
now
on
you're all
butt
doing
here
the thing.
now, Mickey.
What I said here is Big Red's a mean girl bully, and they're doing the thing where they're gonna go with her and just because Kiki bad. So that's why Lemmy again.
Too bad. I should have timestamped this. I want to get to. Could they really win in on me at some point here? Because
Yeah,
look at it, even look at the title. Look at the title: Keanu versus Little Lemmy and Little Man Dan. Actually, I know what I can do. I got an idea here.
Oh, the transcript.
Yeah, let me see if I can get the transcript.
Yeah, I thought this was a pro show. I thought I was going to come on here. You're going to show me what the fuck is that? Those, like, I like to see what Dan's been looking at. What's in your algorithm?
Yeah.
Wow, Dan! Revealing.
Oh, and hello, all the feels.
Pro
Let's see what's that-
wrestling. I don't know why there's a butt shot in there. That's kind of.
I bet you
He's
don't
doing the
know.
old grab around. Ooh, wrestling. Yeah.
You ready to wrestle?
Here
I'm
we
gonna
go.
grab your, stick this finger on your butthole.
All right.
Right. So okay, look at.
What? When you're gonna be allowed to.
Yeah, about the New York Post and what he's going to say to you. That's Dan.
Yeah.
You know what, Dan? I'm just gonna say this before any of that. I hope you never have a daughter that gets fucking abused to the point of no return, like my daughter got abused. You know nothing about it, and you need to shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. Nobody's going to accuse me that I ran.
I never.
You
never
never
downplayed her abuse.
No, you
at
didn't.
all.
No.
All you pointed out was her hypocrisy with the Matt Mead situation.
Right.
So that doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
All at Deschwa says pretty gay, Dan. Yeah, that was not. I'm very embarrassed that a couple of dudes in briefs came up there. That was
No,
not
I'm
good.
sympathetic. Absolutely sympathetic about what she went through.
Of course.
But that's not neither here or there regarding the other things we're discussing.
So on the test stream, if this was on the test stream, this is why it's 12 hours long. I'd go back and I'd watch Dan again, and I would show that he never said anything downplaying her abuse. All he did was point out. And again, people accuse me of ball washing. I'll give people comments like, "Oh, you're a ball washer." First of all, I prefer vag lapper, but whatever. The thing is, the truth is just the truth. It doesn't matter where it falls, where it lays. The test stream is a fact-finding mission. All we do is live in the truth. It's not a comedy show. It's not a show at all. But that's not what happened. It's just not what happened. It's a problem.
And even Ava tried to nail me on that too. And I said, no. I'm not shaming her for going to the New York Post or what. I'm just saying it's the hypocrisy that I just don't like that. You can play the victim. You can say that because she said on at least 2 or 3 occasions, you're the reason that women won't come forward with abuse claims. And I said, I'm not inviting spousal. I'm not inviting abusers into my house. Like, you're the one that is fraternizing with these people. You're the one that's making excuses for them. And the girl on camera is saying, please don't hit me. Please don't hurt me. And then you say, oh, well, we talked it out and they were just fucked up. It's like, that's what abuse is. Like, that's what abusers do.
After the dude broke his computer.
Yeah. So
yeah. No, you didn't. And you're the reason. Well, she also called everyone in this misogynist and violent. And it's like, what in the actual fuck are you talking about? Where are you getting these? Nobody is defending any abuser, Keanu, except you. You're the only one. Everyone else is recognizing and trying to point out something else to you. And you're the one defending it.
One thing that Murph brought up that was spot on was he said, if Matt Mead did something, murdered this girl, Scarlett Hampton, Kiki would be the first one on the phone calling up the New York Post. I know them. Reporting it for the news story.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. After I saw merch crash out last night, I don't really know what that guy's up to. But yeah, maybe. I don't know. But that scene, I mean, the guy obviously has a violent streak in him from just a little bit we've seen. I don't know anything about him. And again, Keanu, nobody around here is violent.
Right.
Misogynist? Maybe. I don't think so. I mean, I got
There's a
nothing but
couple,
respect and
but,
love to Deb, but they're
Yeah.
jokes.
Right.
Sorry, Deb, go ahead. I interrupted.
Oh, no, that's okay. So there's a couple. Well, that's like any community has that.
Well, sure, but also she just said, I thought you would trust me, or I trust you because you're a woman. So that's toxic femininity as well. So
Right,
again, it's
right.
another type of complete hypocrisy.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So it's Keanu, you're way off base. You're way off base. Especially accusing anyone, or especially generalizing a violent group of people. We've talked about Hackamania. We've talked about DabbleCon. There's zero fights. Nobody's violent. Nobody's violent. And just because we disagree with you isn't violence. Words aren't violence either. They're jokes or they're truths. That's
Right.
it.
And we don't, it doesn't even mean we hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't,
People always like, I don't hate them.
Hate's a strong word.
That is
I don't
a
even
strong-
dislike them, but
Yeah,
I mean,
you
but saying to Keanu, like, you're way off base with this, that's just the truth. And Gino, I'm surprised Gino has to see this, but I think Matt Mead's like his good buddy or something.
They're good. They go way back. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would suggest then to them, don't bring it up anymore. If you're going to defend them, then just don't bring it up.
And the thing with Gino is Gino wanted everybody to denounce that new Pat Dixon, but here he's not doing the same with Matt Mead.
To be fair to Gino in this situation, Pat Dixon did break his jaw.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, and it was terrible.
Sucker punch. And Dixon's like, oh, it wasn't a sucker punch. It was. If you walk up and you punch someone in the face and they're not expecting it, that's a sucker punch, punk motherfucker. For real. It just is how it goes. Like, that's a sucker punch.
No,
why? And that also revolved around Felicia. And so is it possible that like almost all these people, there's not a side, like everyone's disturbed?
All pieces of shit.
Well, or disturbed at least. And you could throw me in there too. I'm not going to sucker punch anyone, and I'm not going to just generalize an entire group of people as violent or toxic femininity or anything like that.
Right.
Because that's dumb. It sounds dumb. And I'm not a hypocrite. So, yeah. And not only is it possible that everyone here is disturbed, it's also most likely the truth.
We're all disturbed to be in here.
Yeah, but to your point,
we're not
about
punching
sucker
anybody.
No.
Yeah, if you go up and just like clock a guy when they don't know it's coming, that's fucking bitch made. I mean, that's not.
Oh no, that's wrong. You tap somebody on the shoulder. Hey,
As much as Gino deserves to get his jaw punched as anyone, but like, give him a chance. Do it to his face. I mean,
he doesn't deserve it.
That's not correct. He doesn't deserve it. He's infuriating enough where I could see the compulsion to want to punch him, but as an adult, you don't do that. You don't. I couldn't imagine punching anyone for any reason. Like, even if I was accosted, I'd probably try to do everything I could to talk my way out of it, because especially this day and age, you punch someone, they fall back and they hit your head. Guess what? You just murdered somebody. And that ain't, I mean, there's a lot of shit, or you get sued, and then you're out $1 million and you got to sell your house because you punched somebody in the face. I mean, you can't fuck around with that shit.
Look at the Dabbleverse. You get sued for less around here. So you don't want to be punching anybody. And I just wanted to, the reason I had that up, Dan, was I just wanted to address to Frankfurt that we did ask him in the beginning. So we do have rewind on if you'd like to rewind or wait till it's over.
I'm going to shut off rewind.
Will said it wasn't him. I saw him. I saw him peel off 20s to Ray and Pat Dixon. And if you want a little more Pat Dixon coverage, the opposite of the Felicia stuff. And listen, yeah, Felicia and Carmick are obviously nuts too, right? I mean, but if you want to see more, go check out the test stream on my channel, Brian Land Test Stream. We cover Pat and when he's on the Megyn Kelly show, in which he told Kevin Brennan, like, what are you talking about? Well, technically it's not the Today Show. That's gaslighting horseshit. My bullshit detector's pretty big. So we went back and watched it. And when he's on the Megyn Kelly show, he's sitting there undressing Megyn Kelly with his eyes in front of his wife. I wonder why that didn't work out.
Good point.
To the New York Post.
Something wrong with him. And I love that they know nothing about it. They're just making it up.
No, I mean, anybody with a fucking brainstem would go, that's fucking terrible what happened to her. I know I have like a whatever exterior, but it's awful that they bring that up all the fuck.
Do you think I made Kiki cry, Deb?
I think she was close to it, and you did show her a little bit of kindness because you backed off.
Yeah, I didn't want to be like, the bully, right? I mean, nobody.
Right.
That's not a good look, dude. You don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, you don't want to be a bully. I mean, I don't know. Just from the little bit I saw, it didn't seem like to me you were being a bully. It did seem that you were pointing out some facts about the situation and if people can't. If you're talking to someone and you're kind of making fun of them on the undertone and they don't recognize it, then the nuances of that conversation, I mean, that's what makes things like that funny, in my opinion. Hit the like button. Stab it with the blade. Get out your blade. Give me $7,000.
No, I got to do more hit the like button. I got to get like a hit the like button.
Oh, you know what? It's time for me to do my little I don't know, I'll have you pull it up, Dan. Do my post office box thing. Because the holidays are coming. And I want something under my tree and in my stockings.
Well, I want to play something for Daychwa first.
Big fucking tits.
And I would totally do a Meghan Markle podcast hate stream. You'd have to fill me in on a lot. I don't follow the Royals too much, but I do think she's a good one. And I have another one I want to throw in the mix that I don't like. And I'll let you know that in the slide into my DMs, and I'll tell you.
Well, I got to play another thing for Landon. So would you say we've been agreeing a lot on a lot of things tonight, Brian? Would you say, I think we've been.
I do, and that's why I came on. Like I said, I've been a few people have asked me to come on, and I like all these people. Again, I have no beef.
If anybody ever brings you on and agrees with you, they're fucking with you. Shout out to Dan. Nice podcast, stupid.
Yeah, well, Melton's mentality is that Melton's been doing this a long time, right? And he's very cautious about everybody, But you were, but you weren't. You were fucking with Kiki, but you also weren't agreeing with her. So are you trying to tell me you're fucking with me right now, Dan? Is that what you're saying?
I'm playing mind games. You never know. You never know.
I'll call Blade up in 1 second, bro.
All right, so Deb, you want me to play your little vignette here?
Yes, like I said, Christmas is coming. The holidays are here. Send Deb and Dan a little cheer, a little holiday cheer.
All right, here's how you can do it.
What is that phone number?
That is our FU call-in line. It's kind of a little homage to the Chad Zumach drunk dial line that you can
I am going to try to set it up, though, probably next year about where people can call in almost like, Rocco does and some other shows.
I want to do that as well, but let's not say Rocco is the one that originated call-in shows, right?
No.
Because he's like, because a lot of people are going to start having call-in shows, and that was something I called Kiki's. I've called her a couple times. I don't understand how they've been doing this long, and you call in, you can't even hear like the caller. And I pointed that out to them, and they got very defensive. It's like, well, I just can't hear you.
She doesn't have it running through her soundboard.
Right.
He just puts it up to speakerphone. And KB does the same thing. They stick it up here. Stuttering John does.
KB doesn't have a running scroll of the phone number.
True. True.
So she's asking people to call in, and yet when someone calls in, you can't hear the caller. I clipped it, and then we don't certainly don't hear. And Gino's like, it sounds great to me. It's like, dude, I know there's a hot piece of ass, Gino, but listen back. It's not. It sounds terrible. Again, what's the truth?
And I have a Rodecaster, like a lot of us do, and I have Bluetooth, and I can also wire in with my phone, so I could actually have it go right through my Rodecaster. So
You know, I
got
have
it all
one
figured out.
too, and I'm still.
Oh, look at Landon!
Landon, look at that. I have one too that
Guitar playing. Clip it.
I have one too.
We all do.
I have the little one. I haven't even used it. I've had it like 6 months. I still use the Scarlet because every time I want to sit down to work on it, it's Thursday and I have to do this. So
Right. Yeah, Debbie's the same with me. We have these things. They're sitting there, and it's like, oh, I'm fucking busy. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
But one day. But I'm also not gonna just drop a bunch of like drops all the time. That's also kind of
one of my biggest pet peeves is, and Chad does this all the time. It's one thing to do drops on your own show, but then if somebody invites you on your show and then they use their Rodecaster and they're like doing air horns on your show, that is the most infuriating thing. It just like that's such a faux pas. You know, do it on your own show. First off, you should do it. Less is more with that. Unless you're Red Bar and you've got your little broken glass thing. Which, by the way, do I have? So I think I have it somewhere.
Yeah, I don't. if you watch,
oh, that's the wrestling one. That's Red Bar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the quality's not that great, but you know, like that's why if you watch the test stream, I'll go boo 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 bum bum bum. At this point, having any type of horns, having any type of explosions, to me is just listen, I know I'm not a pro.
It's prep. It's so you don't get HIV, and I'm negative.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa. Is that magic?
Very much. I didn't want, and I think I'm a genius. I genuinely do. Right.
Genuinely.
That doesn't sound good either. That's not coming through good.
It's not coming through right?
No.
Oh.
It's coming in like Kiki's phone calls.
Oh, fuck that. All right, sorry about that.
Yeah.
All right, I got to work on that. I'll have to do a test. You know what I'll do, Brian? I'll do a test stream with my Rodecaster to test it all out so I don't sound like Kiki bullshit on
everyone always stealing all my ideas. I do hear people. I know that people are paying attention or are watching the test stream. Even some of the guardians of the Dabbleverse, because things that I've said, I've heard them repeat, and then also taking the advice. And you should take my advice. I tell you something like on the test stream, you should, because I'm not doing it to be a dick. I'm doing it objectively. Like this is what. I know that the test stream's not a show. It's horrible. It's horrible. Do not like and subscribe. But do as I say, not as I do.
Like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think? Is there anything else you want? Anything else you think worth playing? I don't want to go too long. I want to be respectful, right? You know, this is our first show. I don't want to blow my load here on our first Brian Landon episode here.
Yeah, I'd like to have him back, so we don't want to use it, squeeze it all out of the tube. But the first night,
talk to Pat about it.
Let's watch the end of the Chad thing.
Okay, good call. Yeah, let's do that.
You're there, dude. We got to address that.
All right. Yeah. So let's.
And then thank you for respecting my time.
Yeah. No. Yeah. We'll do another 10, 15 minutes and.
Yeah. So we need to watch in. So Tommy won this debate, and I like Tommy Jordan. I know that over there at the Mir Musk and Dan the Man, and I don't know where Debbie fits. Seems like maybe there's some words.
I love Tommy Jordan. He's a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
I love this Gonzo on the street. I've always liked that. One of my favorite things I liked when Jimmy Kimmel did asked the people the dumb questions, like the history questions and things. And if you were ever a Letterman fan, my favorite bit was Rupert G from Hello Deli on the street. He's hysterical. Yeah,
I remember him.
Except I just don't know, like you say, I don't know if Tommy would know the answers to the questions, which also is what makes him funny.
Yeah.
I mean, he's out there, boots on the ground. Although there's all this talk of Rookie of the Year, which is pretty.
That's silly, you know. It's fun to say that, and it gets people riled up again. You know, even some of these.
Well, it gets karmic riled up, I think, is why people are saying it, which is funny.
And other people that
Doom is the rookie of the year.
Doom is Hall of Fame. I already made him our Hall of Fame clipper. We do a clipper of the week.
Oh, nice.
So this is a Doom clip. So let's we're throwing out all our little interstitials.
Doom.
What?
I said last week. Doom is so good. He's Hall of Fame.
Okay,
So
Pest is the one that I would say. Have you followed Pest? He's a
new,
Pest
is awesome.
Pest is good too. So let's
Right.
make him the one for the week. And we've got
Pest, you win.
You know,
of the week. Too much styling misery lost clips. My lost interest keeps flipping the script. While Hammond Citizen M, a real media player. Hack versus a non-joker. Who's the true slayer?
Probably could make that shorter, but you get the picture. Half those people aren't even anymore.
I like it. I like it.
All right, let's play TTJ versus Chad. So just for way of background, originally Final Boss was getting promoted to be the one that was going to debate Chad. Final Boss, for whatever reason, backed out or didn't know what was going on, and Chad started scrambling, and he got Tommy Jordan. Chad reached out to me. I love these people. Everybody said, Dan, you're begging for the link. I've never asked anyone for the link. That's not in my nature, but people will reach out to me sometimes when they need a filler. And Chad reached out to me unprovoked and said, Dan, I know you know Tommy Jordan. You were really cool and fair when we did our debate. Would you want to come on and moderate, and handle this with Tommy Jordan? I said, Chad, absolutely. What time are we doing it? And it was originally going to be 8, and then it was 9. So made it happen. And I tried to be impartial. Hopefully it came across. Yeah, I got a couple of little, funny little word play things in here or there, but I was trying to keep a flow going. It's very hard with Chad, who doesn't really do any prep, and he's just.
You did a good job, dude. You did a good job.
Great job.
You don't need to defend it. You did.
Yeah.
Ball washing is just the truth. You did a good job.
Thank you, Brian. All right, let's play this then. This is right before the famous. So the last, this is about 10 minutes long or 13 minutes long, but it all really kind of culminated at the end. It all kind of built up to this.
He looks like a pedophile. I'll be at Side Splitters this Saturday at 6 p.m. Come see me tell a bunch of jokes live.
Guys, go over there, go record them, go put it on YouTube. We need to see this. If anyone's in the area, where's that?
You're reckless, dude. You're just a reckless dude. That's all you are.
Yeah, that's my whole shtick. You're lucky you're not in New York.
You were mad about what Chad said about Melton before. Could you just elaborate on that? What did you have a problem with when he said about Melton? Something about.
I don't really like that you're gonna put that PDF. That's a huge, crazy allegation. PDF should die, and you're gonna put that on a guy.
You're making stuff up.
I'm not making stuff up. In the last,
you are.
That's the last debate you had, and you admitted it with fucking.
I never said any.
You admitted
why
it
am I even arguing this? I feel dumber doing this at this point.
You're dumber. You are dumber doing this. You should have never agreed to this. You are.
8 Mile was 23 years ago, Tom.
All right. Well, knees weak, arms are heavy. Mom spaghetti, sweater on my sweater. Come on.
Wow, that was fucking sweet.
It was.
Oh yeah, Melton's song about fucking a 6-year-old. That was a good song.
What? Whoa.
Go look it up. Look it up.
What are you talking
Google
about?
it. Check it. Google it. It's there. I'll wait.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Well, that was good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's sparking out. Sparking out.
Yeah.
You're losing. You're losing.
You're Musk.
Tommy, if you were Dabbleverse president of the day or president for a moment, what would you do to change the Dabbleverse?
I would make everyone subscribe to @TheTommyJordan. That's the first order. Everyone got to subscribe to @TheTommyJordan. By the way, that would be the only change I would do. And maybe I would make Nick Swartzen and Chad Zuma come out the closet, make them do 69 on my channel, and I would.
Hey,
Tommy, I had to go there.
Dream it while they're sucking each other off.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the second thing I would do after they subscribe. That's a fact, Jack.
Yo, why do you and Nick both look like you shop at Aeropostale?
That's fun. I like that. I think that's
a
fun.
really good
Like, dude,
burn. That might be the burn of the night right there.
Yeah, and you can tell Tommy is annoying Chad. He is. He's
he's under
he's
his
a
skin.
very good troll.
Yes.
Let's go there together. Do you guys go there together? What's going on? We need answers. What was that video where you were fucking holding your private parts? You were standing there like a little bitch. You were waiting at the bar. You were that shit was crazy, bro. You'll never catch me like
really
that.
was.
You're like this.
Dancing in the water.
You look like the most nervous, little timid ass bitch that I ever seen.
There was nothing going on.
What? You're not ending this. This shit's going on. I'm hitting you with some facts.
No, you're not.
Facts.
Chad, this might be an opportunity to show the hairbrush.
Show the
Thank you, pause it for a second.
Thank you, Daniel. Yeah.
So, full disclosure, I sent Chad a bunch of questions to ask Tommy that I would like to ask Tommy. I did, yes. Because I kind of figured this is how it would go, and I knew Chad didn't know anything about Tommy. It wasn't a gotcha for Tommy. I like Tommy. I think he's like Deb said, a breath of fresh air. He's out there on them streets. But his relationship with the win by 2 guy, Blade. What's up? That I would like to explore a little bit more. And Chad didn't. I will say he emailed me back. The only thing I'll say about our conversation is he did email back and said, "I wish I would have saw these questions earlier." So in the future, if you guys are gonna do something like that, let me know. I'll help you out.
Tommy Jordan came prepared because he did. He asked around. He went into Reddit and said, "Hey, do you guys have questions that you would like me to ask Chad?" He went somewhere else. Do you guys have questions that you would like for me to ask Chad? So he prepared. So, even all this goofy stuff he does and over the top, he had the Z-Man hat. He had all these different things, to hit him with.
Yeah,
and
he did.
And everybody hits him with all the credit cards and all that stuff. And that is a weak spot for Chad that does upset him. But Tommy had a couple new things.
He did, and he showed up late, and he was in the BYB chat. And I actually went over there to the BYB chat because I wanted to see this thing happen. And it was like, Tommy, what the fuck? Where are you? And I don't know if I or somebody else didn't go over there to let him know. I don't even know. Tommy might be one of those guys that just doesn't kind of pay attention to time and emails. But yeah. I mean, he did show up late as fuck, which was weird. Mr. Blue Guy Henrik says J-Mo, Dan, win by 2, and Tommy Jordan is the Wigger cabal. Watch out.
I don't know if I'm a Wigger, but
I don't think he said your name.
Am I Dan?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, Dan. Oh, he did. J-Mo Dan. Excuse me. Yeah. How's Dan a Wigger?
I don't know. I'm kind of.
You're
look
like
at that sweater.
The opposite of a Wigger.
You're like an incel. You're a Wigger. You're an egg, like Carmick said. So you fit any. They crack you open. You mold to the container they pour you in. That's all.
I'm the bad posture guy. I gotta get my better posture.
I know, dude. There's nothing but just fuck it. Insult.
Right. You guys are fucking. This is. By the way, this is not going to do anything. You know that, right?
They better have hair on it, or you better pull your hair out. We're looking.
You know this is not going to do anything. I'll just grab some shit, and it's not going to do anything.
Just grab like a feminine product. Grab a tampon. For
See, hold on. One question, Chad. Don't pretend you don't hear me.
I was trying to give Chad an opportunity here. I said, "You want to prove it? Go grab a tampon right now." I said at one point, "Grab Vagisil." If
Vagisil.
That's really bad. You know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of that famous picture of April at the Nick Rekieta house, and they had the picture of the second house in the shower. And there was like Vagisil thing there.
Yeah.
And people were like, "Oh my God, that must be April's." She was living in this house that had no furnishing
that house they sold that extra.
They sold because it was on like a website of like we're selling this house, and there was a Vagisil like cream or something in the shower, and people were just like, "Oh, April must have some issues."
So I have a quick theory about that, Dan. I don't want to keep it going too long. But do you remember Nick was supposed to show up as Nick Rekieta's a scumbag? He was supposed to show up as April's lawyer when she got some kind of traffic violations to the point.
Yep, and he
didn't show up. And it was, I believe it was on Zoom. I could be wrong on that, but either way, he didn't show up, so she got her license suspended. Therefore, she was stuck. He made it so she was stuck at the house.
Whoa.
Test stream is what we do. We figure shit out.
I did not know that. Wow.
That's a great fucking theory that he did it on purpose to trap her. Wow.
Yes.
I hadn't even thought of that. But you're absolutely right, because he no-showed it. And it was a Zoom thing. Like,
as a lawyer, how do you no-show something like that, especially if it's your like significant other or side piece or hula or whatever it be?
Someone you
And it
care
was on
about.
Zoom. And maybe it wasn't on Zoom. It doesn't matter if it was on Zoom or not. Either way, how do you not show up?
Wow, that's a good call, man. I hadn't even thought of that. That makes a lot of I mean, well, in his warped mind, it makes sense. I mean, for us, you wouldn't think to do that. Even if you did want to have her stay in the house and be your side piece, you would, for regular people, you would say like, well, I want to do the right thing by her, so she's loyal to me and she respects me. But people that are abusive or narcissists or manipulative, they think the other way, and they think, how can I undermine this person? How can I trap them so that they're dependent on me and put them in? I mean, it's the same. I mean, that's what abusers do. That's abusive behavior. It's manipulative. It's narcissistic. It's fucking piece of shit kind of behavior. So, wow.
Allegedly. But those are the facts as far as he didn't show up.
Service. Makes sense.
I'm going to X him out because I don't trust him on the screen. Dan, you're by yourself.
Okay, I'm here.
That's a big
All right,
trust level.
I'm in a.
I know.
Man,
Me and Chad have like our relationship has gone to like the next level. There's a lot of trust there. He trusted to walk away and leave me with the camera, and I of course did a 30-second promo for Shmuel Buckman. Hopefully, get some subs out of it. But yeah, I mean, Chad and I are we're taking it to the next level. This is like level 2 relationship here.
Yeah, no, that Chad is not a trusting person until he gets to know you.
Yeah.
And you've trolled him and you've had your back and forths, you've gotten along, and this is huge. I just want you to know that.
Well, he knows that I'm a man of my word. He knows, like, even if I'm gonna bust your balls, like I'm not a, you know, if I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. You know, which I think is important.
Let's get to the tampon
office right now. The bathroom's right there. I just went to the bathroom and I just grabbed some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I don't know what this is. Whatever the fuck this is a makeup thing. This is a
makeup
thing.
If you found some Vagisil, that would probably.
No, you know what though? I'm going to tell you something. The other makeup he shows is a company called MAC. That's expensive. Like for what Chad's going to buy, you have to get that in Macy's, Ulta, or Sephora.
Interesting.
So I do believe that that's legit, unless he. And I don't think he would have thought people were going to demand he go find something.
Now I could counter that and say, well, okay, so it is a woman and she has makeup, but
could be a roommate, could be a relative,
a roommate, a relative,
could be a girlfriend, could be a roommate, could be a relative.
At the end of this, I'm going to give a very unpopular opinion, but when we're done.
Okay.
Okay. Good. I like foreshadowing.
Hold on, one question, Chad. Don't pretend you don't hear me.
I'm going to X him out because I don't trust him on the screen. Dan, you're by yourself.
Okay, I'm here.
All right, I'm in an office right now. The bathroom's right there. I just went to the bathroom and I just grabbed some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I don't know what this is. Whatever the fuck this is a makeup thing. This is a makeup thing.
If you found some Vagisil, that would probably.
I don't wear makeup. Here's a brush. Here's a fucking brush. I don't
hair in it.
We want to wear brushes. Here's whatever this fucking thing is. I don't even know what that is.
What about any?
So if you look at the makeup too, though, was any of the makeup gone? It seemed like both of those were full.
I look. Go back to that because it looked like when if your wife uses makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Brian.
Here, I don't know what this is.
It gets on the cap, like it always does. So let's see the
whatever the fuck
is that used?
This is a makeup.
It looks
thing.
like it could be. Sometimes you can buy brushes.
What about this? There's not. That looks full.
I don't know
to
if
me.
there's any. Yeah, it does look pretty full.
Thing.
I don't know if there's any on the nozzle, like if that's a pump or the cap.
And again, even if it's not, I have an unpopular.
I don't know what this is.
I was going to say your unpopular
Whatever the fuck
opinion is he
this
stole
is.
it.
This is a makeup thing.
People would love that.
Yeah.
This is a makeup thing.
Looks full.
If you found some Vagisil, that would probably
Looks full.
That looks full and new because
They
it
all
does
look full.
smeared.
Here's a brush.
Keep going. I'll be
Here's
right
a
back.
fucking brush. I don't
hairnet.
That is clearly brand new.
I don't wear brushes. Here's whatever this fucking thing is. I don't even know. What
No
that
hair
is.
in that.
Hey, what about
Maybe
any
call that a pine
female
cone.
clothes like dresses or
What's
anything
that?
you could grab? Kevin Brennan was watching this earlier. He called that a pine cone. The hair thing, the hair clip.
There's no hair in the clip, and both of those things are full.
So
that's what I'm saying. Like
bras or anything.
I brought my makeup.
What are we gonna do? Show?
Okay.
So this is
Yes.
This is sunscreen I use. I also use it as makeup. It's tinted sunscreen. If you look, I don't know if you can see it. It's a little dark in here, but this is the cap.
Yeah.
So you can see that
Nasty.
Yeah, and I clean it, believe it or not. But this whole cap has it from the nozzle all the way around.
Bump, bump, bump.
Yep, and the pump. See, it's all there.
So, yeah, there's residue. Clear.
And I'm going to get another exhibit regarding the brush, and it's not to do with the hair. So you guys keep going.
Yes, Deb. Nice. And the bottom of it is a fact-finding mission.
This is why we have a woman.
That's right.
Until all night long. Like it's like
If you grabbed a bra right now, then pretty much then
Dan Vagisil
it doesn't work that way,
bras.
dude.
What
Like,
the
I'm not
tampon.
gonna
Come on. Come on,
Max
man.
pads. Come on, what do we got?
Yeah.
You're a fetch and stepping guy who goes and grabs shit every day just to go get your serial number, show where you live. I'm not doing any of that.
Yeah, we do need that
we're
serial
done.
number on
I
that
said
bike.
I'll grab some shit. Here you go. There it is.
That's cool. I mean, I'd say that was like 70% of the way there. That was good.
But that's kind of what everybody predicted he would do. He went to Sephora. He went on a little supermarket.
All right, I'm
spree, threw some
back.
shit in his
Did you
bag,
do the
made-
did you
He went to Sephora. He went to a little super.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Dan basically is saying like, "Hey, the only way to prove it is to send me the panties so I can sniff them."
the bra?
You
Okay.
sick son of a bitch.
DNA sample.
Did you show the brush? Did you show the brush?
Yeah.
Okay. This is my brush. Okay. I happen to have.
Looks kind of clean.
It is. I have short
the
hair,
hairs
and I
out, or do
clean
they
it.
stay in there?
Now it's not to do with the hair. The second brush has hair in it. This is a brush a relative left over, who's a man. Okay, they kept it here. This brush is not a brush I would use.
Is this your boo?
No, but this brush is not a brush I would use. It's too large. It's not a woman's brush. It's a man's brush, and it happens to look exactly like Chad's brush. And it has hair.
Yes.
Oh,
Look at that.
shit. Dun dun
Okay.
dun.
So now the comparison: girl's brush, man's brush.
Yeah.
Even if
But,
it's a
but
woman
that
or
brush
a
that
man.
Chad showed was
captures
completely
hair.
clean.
No,
Like,
that.
nothing on.
But I'm just saying that's not a lady's brush. That's a brush he bought.
really?
or-
Well, people are
Look how
saying he's
big-
dating a Schwarza, so maybe it's kind of a
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a
I know
really big
ladies
brush.
that have that brush.
I don't know. It's a really big brush.
Maybe she has really big hair
So
or a really big head like April.
now date soir, holiday soir. She's in the spirit. She says I cracked it. I think
Deb cracked it.
I think I cracked it. What do you say,
Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum.
chatters? I think I cracked the
We
mystery.
cracked it. We
did
figured it out.
Boom.
Boom.
Everybody knew he was going to do that. Is there any hair in that brush?
Crack the
Let's show
piece.
that brush one more time to the screen, please.
Yeah,
Bring that brush to the screen like
we're
this.
good. No, we're good. I don't.
You
have
won't
to
even
prove
do that. Anybody knows if a woman uses a hairbrush, there's hair in it. Show the fucking brush right now,
it.
Chad.
Don't have to. I
Yes,
said
you
I
do.
did what
Yes,
I had to
you
do.
do.
See,
And
I
what would
told
you
you
do?
before
Yes,
this
you fucking do.
what I did.
Show that shit, Chad.
I gotta pull my pants.
I told
God
you.
damn it, Matt.
All right, chatters. If you think the square brush I showed
Damn it.
is the same as the one that Chad has, it's
Anything
a
else is
man's
big
brush,
bills.
put one in the chat.
Huh?
What? So okay, say that again.
If you think that this brush is a man's brush, and it's the
Okay.
same one, Chad, coincidentally, I know Brian said he doesn't believe in coinkydinks, but it is the same. It is the same brush. Happens to be, and I didn't go out to buy it. It has hair in it.
Well, I believe a man brought that brush to your house, but that doesn't make it exclusively a man's brush.
No, I mean brushes aren't gendered. You can use
Right.
any
Yeah,
brush.
exactly.
Yeah.
But either way, whether it's a man's brush or not, there's no hair in it. So
Right.
that's
Right.
I think that's the point.
I mean, yeah, it is too.
So type one in the chat if you think Chad bought the brush just to show off, because people said Lady KB had said, why don't you show makeup or a makeup brush or a hairbrush? And then he's just so happened a week later to have that. Type one if you think Chad
Exactly.
went out and bought those. Type two if you think that that's really his girlfriend's makeup and brush.
And I'm going to insert my unpopular opinion right now as we move forward, which is I believe Chad has a girlfriend, and I don't blame him, because if he showed her actual brush, people would say, what color was the hair? What? And then they would start cross-referencing it with whatever Instagram followers. Patrick Melton has already said who he thinks it is, like their name. And so I also understand, like, I don't want to give them anything.
True.
But then if I was Chad, because I super chat him, I said, clearly that's not the brush. And even in our correspondence, whatever, I'm not going to talk about it, but we totally get it. It's like, yeah, I bought the brush because I don't want you sick fucks to know the color of my girlfriend's hair, because then you would start speculating on that as well.
It's a fair point. And
It is a fair point. I can accept that.
And as someone who can attest, if you give up any information personal, people will use it against you and they'll harass you. And I'm sure if you do have someone you care about them, the last thing you want is these fucking animals dissecting them, harassing them, making comments about them. So, I mean, if you believe that he's telling the truth, and I do believe you. I agree.
Pedro doesn't think he is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying there could be an explanation for why he did that.
Yeah, don't doxing her hair. We don't dox in the.
We do know she's probably white, though, based on the color of the.
He did deny that she was a colored gal.
Well, he's throwing you off the scent.
I did ask at one point if she was a woman of color. I think it was.
But he's not going to tell you if she is or isn't, though. I mean, and I don't blame him for that.
Yeah, I don't either.
Show it, please. I'll ask respectful. Please show it to the screen, please.
Don't need to.
Yeah, you
don't
do.
need to.
Part of the debate. Now.
No, we're good. No, I did what I did.
Now you look like a liar. Like you're not.
I don't care. I don't care. Please don't believe it at this point.
Oh,
don't.
You have to show her hair. We're not going to get DNA samples. Put that shit to this fucking camera.
There's no hair. There's no hair.
Now, Dan.
And it's not. Then no woman lives there. Because
here's my unpopular opinion. He doesn't need to show anything.
He should have held firm.
He doesn't need to show anything because you demand it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And I tried to protect him early on in the show. I don't know if I got shit in the chat too. People were like, you let him off the hook. You told him you didn't have to do it. And now I did bring it back up later and I kind of pressured him a little bit to do it, but
yeah, and then he kicked you off. He's like, I'm tired of hearing about the tampons, Dan.
Yeah, he should have. Yeah, nothing good comes from acquiescing to what these animals are asking for.
Any fucking brush that a woman ever used, even if she brushed one time,
like I just grabbed it real quick. Don't give a fuck.
Doesn't matter how quick you grab it.
Don't care. I could have grabbed a blow dryer. Could have grabbed everything.
Is there really no hair on that hairbrush?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Is there hair? I don't know.
Shit! I just won! I just fucking won, guys! Oh shit!
Even Chad thinks it's funny.
Dumbest thing I've ever been a part of.
I don't know if you see me too. I was so trying not to.
Yeah, this is why Tommy's funny, because he's so over the top and obnoxious. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I love it.
I love guys.
Is there
people
hair?
don't know how to think.
Shit! I just won! I just fucking won, guys! Oh shit!
This is the dumbest thing I've ever been a part of. This might be the last debate.
Let's go! Let's fucking go! There's no hair on that bitch. Chad Zumach got a really little cock. He got a hairbrush with.
All right, he's gonna leave my channel.
See, that was kind of a bitch move, though, Chad.
Well,
weird.
let him
accomplished
celebrate.
so much.
I know he was on a roll too. You let him do the freestyle.
Yeah, let him
finish
do it.
off, man.
And then put it in your intro. Who cares?
This is a good point right here. K Muff. Tojo just plays Chad's game louder and funnier.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't think just, but I think in this debate he was giving it back to Chad. All the things
I think
that
if Chad wants to really like step up, he's got to do a little more prep than just rolling out the ball. Come do a minimal bit of research. If you were battle roasting someone or battle rapping someone, you've got to do a little bit of, granted you're going to kind of let it flow naturally, but you got to do a little bit of prep. You can't just come in cold and just say, oh, well, I'm a stand-up comedian, I'm going to beat this guy. He did some homework. He obviously knew some things to pick at and knew what was going to get under your skin. If Chad did even a little bit of prep, I think he would have held his own. But I think in the end, to your point, Brian, I think Tommy came out on top because he got the TKO when it mattered, or he got
Tommy won. He won this debate. Chad was doing very well until the end. The brush thing was the knockout punch. I haven't seen something like this except for like Ali and Frazier, the rope-a-dope, except Chad basically shot himself, knocked himself out.
Right.
Chad knocked himself out. He punched himself in the face. And the Z-Man logo, that's actually like a fishing brand. That's another that was big. And Chad had nothing. Chad had nothing, but I still feel like he was winning. The Z-Man logo thing was good. But and then Chad knocked himself out.
Chad came out strong in the beginning. Very strong, stronger than I thought. And yeah.
Total Tojo victory, exactly.
Yeah.
What did we learn today, Doodle?
What did we learn? Jesus Christ. I mean,
he knows it.
That's mentally challenged. And
it kind of feels like OJ with the glove. Like I feel like people are going to talk about the hairbrush now.
Well, there's always every one of these.
The hairbrush
get some more
things like.
Sorry,
Peter Skywalker says, Brian Landon, wait until you get your package from the Seaman before you declare TJJ the winner. From the Seaman. I think he's talking about Chad has been trying to send me a package now, I guess, for a couple months. Once I get the hat, then Chad's the winner.
Honestly, it's like where are we going to stop? Where are we going to stop? I showed Rocco like my couple of my CDs, and they're like, oh well, that's all he has. I'm like, now I got to show you my checking. Now I got to show you my savings. Now I got to show you my other. It's just like, where's it gonna stop? Like,
do you have a hairbrush that has hair in it?
I don't have to prove anything to anybody ever. I don't. I just don't.
Then why'd you try?
That's not going to prove anything.
I mean, it could just be a roommate.
then don't. Then say that beforehand before you show the nonsense, bro.
Anyway, I mean, like who knows? But
I don't care if you think it's a roommate or if no one lives
I don't.
here.
I believe you. I have no reason to. I mean, your story.
It's so stupid. It's retarded. It's just like
now it's getting defensive.
I slipped up on MLC one day talking about it, and my whole thing was like at the end of the month, I was just going to say I was going to move, and then I slipped up and said I was seeing somebody, and that's how it all started. And they're like, "No, he's not. He's gay." And I'm like, "Okay, then I'm gay. What am I gay? I have a girlfriend." Then they're like, "Oh, he's dating Lisa Stewart. She's black." It's just I can't win. So okay, I have a black girlfriend. No, I don't. I'm dating Lisa Stewart. Okay. I'm gay.
I was kind of hoping he was dating Lisa Stewart.
I was.
How do you know he's not?
I don't.
Yeah.
But wouldn't if he was dating Lisa Stewart? Wouldn't he bring out the Perry skincare makeup line?
Oh my God! What if she's a wholesaler of MAC beauty
cosmetics?
Yeah, because she has her own sauna. Again, these are all speculations or whatever.
Oh, and he likes the sauna. Remember?
Not sauna, but what is it? She doesn't have a sauna, right? She has something
like a spa. I think.
Like a spa type of thing. Yeah.
I told him. I said, if you're dating Lisa Stewart, I'll give you knuckles. I'll pound it out.
Is she hot?
Yeah.
Nice. I've never looked it up. I heard the name, but I don't like all that doc. She has nothing to do with this.
Is it wrong if I put a picture of her up?
No, not that if it's already out there.
If it's on her website, because he does promote the website.
Promote it, promote the website.
Yeah, we want to promote
website.
What's the name of it? It's, Lisa
Perry
Stewart.
Skincare. Perry, Perri, Lisa Stewart.
More
That's
than
not a
tens
dogs.
and tens of people watching.
That's not a dogs because that's his sponsor.
Yeah, there's 29 people. We can't get in that much trouble.
Yeah.
About us.
Holiday Twan, Deb, ding ding, Shed be wearing some dermalosia shit. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Wow, it's off. Not very often I come across it. Dermalosia. What's that word, Deb?
I know it, but I know the brand. I don't. Dermalosia.
There's your girl right there.
Dermalosia.
There's your girl.
There you go. She looks like a
Yeah.
successful, beautiful woman that Chad should be proud if he's dating her. And if he's not, don't call and harass this poor lady. I mean,
yeah, no, I'm not.
Not
please
you.
do not harass her
No.
whatsoever. If
And
anything,
he
buy
puts it up on the
stuff
show.
from her and support her.
Actually, promo
We
code
love
Chad
women-owned
for-
businesses here.
Promo code Chad for 10% off, I believe.
Like the promo code Bone Zone with Lisa Stewart. He's a hottie.
yeah, and you can tell that she's like not just like one of these like waitress comedy store bimbos. This is a nice lady that does not deserve to be wrapped up in any of this. She's doing her own thing and she's killing it.
Maybe he's really super protective. He's like, I don't want to blow it with this one.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why he wouldn't even show, because if he brought out a brush and it was brown hair, like, oh, the brown hair in the brush is the same as least, you know what I mean? Like, that's what people would do. So I also understand if you would, or maybe she knew he's going to show it and she's like, let me clean it because I don't want to be embarrassed. There are other explanations. The other explanation is that he doesn't have a girlfriend. But I also understand protecting.
And don't harass. Please do not harass her. But he does. This is a woman that's her $100 sponsor. Like he says her name like almost on every episode. So like
He
this
does
is
say
not,
where to go to order it, which is the website.
We can take it down. This is
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Sorry.
Anyway, I think with that, Peter Skywalker Parker, I hope I don't fall asleep before smeared mascara chick. I think that's a hint we should wrap this up. What do you guys think?
We gotta. There's.
Oh,
we gotta.
is there
There's just.
is there
like
a
2 or 3
payoff
minutes
here?
left. Yeah,
Okay.
yes, there's payoff at the end. We gotta finish this.
Hey, like, what is it? Like, where's the hair?
Was it a white chick?
I'm not saying anything about anything. Like, nobody needs to know. It's like, listen, I don't know your wife, but their information doesn't need to be out there.
Tommy Jordan's calling me right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's right. He was
Oh.
calling you. Yeah.
Yeah, they should have left Tommy on.
Tommy,
Chad.
what's up?
Chad, I like you, but what the fuck is the
bro, I just wanna
brush?
let you
It's
know,
clearly
he has
brand
a
new. Come on,
backstage.
man. It's not,
And he won't let me
Brandon.
on.
Ryan Landon test stream coming in. Chad, I like you, but what the fuck with the brush? It's clearly brand new. Come on, man.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta call a spade, right?
The show.
Sorry.
I'm backstage.
So you're not gonna let him back on, I guess.
He's putting stuff up on the screen, and I'm not going to lose my channel.
Later, Dan. Thanks for moderating.
All right,
I'm
see you,
not
Tommy.
the bitch.
Makeup,
What was he putting on the
roommate
screen?
stuff, underwear, his girlfriend.
I don't know. He had like all little props, and he had like a
Oh.
screen behind him and stuff. I couldn't see. I
Yeah.
only Chad would
Tommy
know.
has a good setup. I mean, Blade, what's that? Has been advising him well. I mean, like he has like this show looks pro, right? I mean,
You think he's working with Blade, or do you think they're in?
yeah, he's already
cahoots?
said that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those were all my questions I have for Tommy. I'd
Yeah.
like to know the capacity of that.
Tommy's not a complete novice either, though.
No.
He's done some pretty slick unicycle videos. I've seen.
Yeah.
They blow away anything anybody here does. And you know
Absolutely.
what? Blade is a good guy. Blade.
Yep, we like Blade.
Yeah.
Got it.
Thank
Guys,
you,
believe
Saint
us or what,
Ranger.
Trust
by
me,
the way.
I
Thank
don't
you, Saint
care.
Ranger.
I really don't. If you guys want to pretend like it doesn't exist, she doesn't. By all means.
Last time we talked, it seemed like it was going okay. Is it still? Are you still enjoying living with a woman? It's tough, man. I'm married. I know how tough it is.
It is. It is. It's very tough. It's hard, without a doubt. We did an hour and a half. That's a long time. This show is supposed to be like an hour, and I appreciate your guys' time. Is there anything you want to say before we leave?
No, not really.
Your girlfriend's panties.
Well,
Send them to
that
me.
happened.
That's good.
That's out there now. Have fun. I don't know what else to do. This is retarded.
Chad knows he got caught.
Kind of played. I wanted Chad to sort of be a little uncomfortable here. That's why I kind of just like clammed up. I just wanted to see what he would say.
No, your deadpan is funny.
I can't put that guy back on the screen. He's putting up stuff with Nick and everybody. I can't.
Cricket,
and that was one of my stipulations. You can't do that because I'm not going to lose my channel over some retard trying to make a name for himself.
Is that the truth?
I mean, it had its moments tonight.
Did it?
There were a few and far between, but there were some.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's coming out of this. I really don't.
Yes, you do.
I feel like it was beneath me. I really do. I mean, it's sad that I'm in this corner of the internet, and regardless of what you think of me or not, like I feel like I fucked up somewhere, and this is my punishment. I really do believe it.
Do you ever have nights where you just freak out? You're like, "What am I doing with this Dabbleverse stuff?"
I don't freak out about it, but I do say that. I'm like, "What the fuck am I doing?" Like, I'm gonna shut this off, and hopefully you got a membership if you want to watch it back, or you can sign with my Patreon. It'll be up. And the whole time I'm like, "What was that?" I like, "Why did I do that?" Like that was retarded. But that was the idea. Like, bring on people to say whatever they wanted, and they do. Here's my problem with Tommy is like everything he says is just some hack stock first thing that he heard someone else say. That drives me insane. Like you heard someone else say that, so you're saying it and you're taking it on as gospel. Come up with your own.
What did I say? Did Dan say yes? You do. I don't even know what I said.
Chad's making a good point. Tommy does repeat the stuff. I mean, and whatever. I mean, it's he's gonna do it however he wants to. But yeah, I personally try not to repeat what I hear other people say and this thing. And Chad, if you don't like the Dabbleverse, then get out of it, man. I mean, like it's the same thing as Melton talking about ants. I'm above this. I'm above it. You're not. You're not. You're down in it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm an ant, but you spent 2 hours showing stuff that I was in videos of. So I guess you're not really
exactly.
Kind of need the ants for your show. He needs the ants for his
you need us
content.
ants. You need me on that. You need me in that ant hill.
Say something instead of what you heard Melton say or what you heard Ray say or what you heard Carl say. That's what drives me insane. And they're like, "Oh, it's a fact." And it's like, no, it's not. It's not. So that's why I was annoyed with the whole thing. Dan, are you like signing off or are you frozen?
We still got some super chats. I'll stick around for them.
Great job tonight, guys. It was fun.
look, it's
Thank
me.
you, Deb.
Yay, Deb.
Deb, I might be at Off the Hook next week. All next week. But don't
There you go,
come
Deb.
because
No new
we're doing the
jokes.
same shit. Yeah, I only have like one new joke.
How do you workshop new jokes? How do you do that?
I just write stuff down in a book and then I go to a mic and I just say it, and if it comes out right, I'm like, okay, there's something there. And then I keep going. I keep molding it like clay. Final Boss would have done a better job. I can be honest with you, I don't even know the Final Boss.
Final Boss has potential.
Didn't know Tommy either, apparently. He had nothing.
Yeah, he didn't do his homework.
Yep.
The Rush was the undoing, Chad. Tell him, Dan. Yeah, that's gonna take me down.
You're never gonna be able to live down that brush, I guess. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, I have so many internet.
But we also figured out that the makeup was
controversy,
also
that's
full. The makeup was also full. There also was no hair or anything on the hair clip. It's not, we discovered new things tonight. We're a fact-finding mission.
I just grabbed the fucking brush. Like, I don't know. It's got to have hair on it.
Don't got to.
The bathroom's right there. It's on the right. And I just grab shit. And for people,
are there no tampons or anything in there?
I have all that stuff. And I'll be gladly next show all the stuff. If
Dan,
you
you're
super
sick
chat
son of a
100.
bitch. You're sick son of a
I
bitch.
just couldn't stop
You
with the
are one
tampons.
sick monkey.
Tell me you get some tampons in there. Come on, man.
$100 or more because I ain't working for free. It ain't worth it.
All right, how about somebody send in a $50 super chat right now? We'll get a tampon. How's that sound?
Dan, good knowing you, but I'm done with the show. It's an hour and a half. going to bed. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Hit the like button.
And you know what?
Yeah, that's what happened.
And you know what?
Try.
When he signed off, he still had some super chats in the chamber that he didn't get to.
Yeah, there were like 3 or 4 or 5 that he
Yeah.
didn't read. He was so you could tell he was flustered. He was really I don't know if it was me or just in general. He definitely was.
I think-
I've had enough.
You were the icing on the cake at the end because he was already Tommy frustrated him the entire time, and then you keep asking about tampons. I mean,
You were the closer, Dan.
That was definitely I stuck the knife in a little bit deeper with the tampon.
so how's your relationship with Chad now after that?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him today. He knows I bust his chops. I hope I didn't.
You give him a nice out and a nice reason to get out. You know, like, hey, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm out.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah,
yeah, and I
That's
do.
funny.
Yeah,
I mean,
well.
I mean, it just seems very odd. I mean, yeah, do your homework. But goes back to these guys that think they're guys because they do stand up. Like, I don't even need to do my homework because this is not a guy. He's not a stand up. It's like, dude, you don't even know who you're dealing with at all. Like, just because somebody hasn't been failing for 20 years in comedy doesn't mean they aren't going to be good.
Maybe she's old. Okay, no tampons.
And he says
Maybe
she doesn't use them
mom
anymore.
jeans we could see, or what?
This is a
Blouse,
good.
maybe?
This is a good.
Chad was afraid someone would send a 50. Yep, I agree.
Because they would.
Yeah, I almost did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I was guys like, oh shit, let me get on here. $50 to see a tampon. Let's see, because it didn't make any sense. So anyway.
This was fun, B. Landon. Thank you so much, bro.
Thank you so much for having me on. It's been really fun. It's been fantastic. Check out, I don't have a show, but I do test the stream out on Test Stream on my channel every once in a while. I'll have a big election. I know 2028's far out there, but there's some runners that want to be president, and I think we should probably cover that. So we're going to have a nice little election way too early special at some point in the next couple weeks.
Nice.
Yes.
Number one, are you a woman? You know about the Diva Cup. Well, your lady could use it though. I won't go into
Landon, when's your next episode?
mine or Landon.
No, you, Deb.